welcome to Off the Binge, your ultimate seasonal anime podcast. Each week, we deliver top recommendations, hot takes, and in-depth reviews of the latest episodes from this season's lineup. Join us as we give you your weekly dose of anime coverage.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Legend D Vash here, and we're here for an Off the Binge episode. We're here to. We're not cutting that copy. Tell them 3 more times if you want. But it's your boy Legend D Vash, and we're here to an Off the Binge episode. Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed our past 60 episodes. This is episode 61, and I'm not alone. Is your human typhoon Legend D Vash from the House of Tempest, your legendary Tranquilito from the Will of Latino Heat. I still haven't improved that yet, but we're still sticking with that. And I'm not alone because I'm here with the guy that's never forgotten, but always never has an intro ready, MemoryNK.
What's up, everyone? Memory here. Happy New Year, like Vash said. Gonna be kicking off the new year. Not quite yet talking about the new stuff. There's still like a bunch of stuff that has to come out for the new season of anime.
Like
but stay tuned.
Still.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. But we do have something very exciting for y'all with this episode. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this pans out. But you'll hear about that more later. But now I'm gonna throw it over to Grem and check in on how he's doing.
Yeah, scripted intros are stupid, to be honest. You guys know who we are. We've been here forever. If this is your first time here, I am Grem, and I'm most commonly known here as the man god Grem because I like Mushoku Tensei. But nah, we're just here. We're gonna do a bracket. We're gonna do a tournament arc. It's gonna be a lot of fun today. Hey, props to Watkins. Shout
out Watkins for sure.
From Weeds Lounge, because he gave this idea. We spent an hour and a half setting this shit up tonight because we thought that would be a fun idea. So this is off the cuff, guys. Hey, shout out to Miles for being here. He's gonna MC us for tonight, which is awesome.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Who totally doesn't have a scripted intro that Gremlin just hated on.
Hey,
helped with.
No.
It's not like we have
thrown into this
transitional as well scripted things as well that we have in a document that we always read out as
Don't
well.
worry, bro. I'll do that. But no, we're talking. We're
Bash.
talking right now. This is talking, guys. Come on. Don't worry about it.
So MC, what's up? Who are you?
Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? It's Myruzu, your master of ceremonies for today's video, and welcome to Off the Binge's Anime of 2025. Before the Crunchy Anime Awards actually takes place, we wanted to create our own little tournament bracket for our favorite shows from 2025. So, as the host of the shows, they will discuss all the anime they have watched, and give their thoughts and opinions on what they what they have enjoyed the most, and come to a consensus of just what they personally thought, what they personally prefer over the other. So once all that has been discussed, the final 2 anime that have been standing, they will battle it out to dictate which anime comes out on top as the winner for Off the Binge's Anime of the Year for 2025. So with that said, let's begin.
Let's hop in, man. We got round 1 here.
Yep, we got round 1 with The Fragrant Flower and Crush at Work.
Oof. All right, this is 2 kind of juggernaut like rom-coms, like for sure.
Honestly.
Which I mean, Fragrant is more romance drama, I'd say. Like there is some comedy in there, don't get me wrong,
right.
But I like Crush at Work a lot, but come on, Fragrant is a 1 seed. I feel like this is pretty easy. Like it sucks because I did enjoy Crush at Work a lot. Like it was one of the bigger surprises of 2025 for me. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did. I was saying this is what we need more of, right? We need more adult kind of romances where they actually communicate, and that was a big theme for us in 2025 was communicate, and you'll be hearing probably even more about that as we go through this, and even for later on when we give some other takes for our worst of the year and things of that nature. But my vote here goes for Fragrant without a doubt. It pains me because I feel like Crush at Work, if it got put up against some other things in here, it could have came out with a dub, but you run into Fragrant first round. It's kind of GG's.
It's kind of done.
So
this is This is so hard, man. Like you said, man, Crush at Work has been giving us what we wanted for so long. An adult-oriented romance where there's no bullshit. They're already dating off rip. We kind of just get all the fluffy bits, right? But it's against Fragrant Flower, which is contender for anime of the year, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it's the 1 seed for a reason. We put this up there saying this has probably got the best chance at winning this.
Yeah, like the main two, the main two, and even like we talk about communication, even though they're in high school, right? Like their communication, I feel like was like pretty spot on, especially
Top tier,
like
everyone.
That was one of the like great things about the duo, and the side cast was awesome.
And
just
the parents,
the support system,
all the bros, everybody was so good at communicating.
Yeah,
every single person was so good at saying how they felt and saying like, "Hey," I think one of my favorite lines of the entire freaking thing is the mom saying, "You hate when you're getting like shit on for how you look, and you're kind of like
3 minutes."
You're kind of like judging her because she's from Kikyo." It's like, it's so good. All of the side characters are so damn good. The main characters talk. It's a beautiful story.
It looks nice, obviously.
It looks nice. Holy shit.
the
The
music
art
is
of
great.
Fragrant Flower is so good. It pains me because Crush at Work was one of the things I vouched for so hard because I read the manga and I really wanted y'all to watch it, and y'all watched it and we all loved it. But
we
it's
saw
up
a
against
spoiler from a
Fragrant
picture of the
Flower.
manga doing our research, by the way, chat. So big shout out to
Yeah,
Google.
the hour and a
Thank you very
half
much.
we spent
big shout
making
out to
this.
Grem for pointing it out as well.
Pointing it out, yeah.
I didn't even clock it. I didn't even clock it until he
neither.
noticed it. Yeah,
Oh,
until
I had to point it out, though.
Laugh right there. I'm like, okay. My only comment about this, I have not yet had the chance to finish Fragrant or Flower, but it's because I just haven't found the time or made the time for it. Heard many great things, but I'm sure that if I did see it, I will also pick Fragrant Flower. Crush at Work is amazing as well, but I will also put my vote for Fragrant Flower just because I heard for the past summer season when it was out illegally in the world, or maybe not legally, we did see it, so it was amazing for what it was and heard.
All right, so Fragrant Flower seems like we're pretty dead set on that. So Fragrant Flower, we'll move on.
Okay, awesome. Okay, and by the way, guys, if you previously just heard me say 3 minutes left, I forgot to mention that at least for this first couple of anime, this first round, we are going to be going off of 5 minutes, so that way each individual host member, they can get a little bit of time in order to talk about the series. But as the seeds go on, once we go into the other rounds, the time limit is gonna get into a little rapid fire situation because we want to try to keep this very nice and orderly.
Concise.
And also, chat, you could watch our previous episodes from 2025 if you actually want to hear our full conversation, because we do go in depth. So go check them out.
Yes, sir.
Maybe too in depth if you ask some of us.
Yes.
All right. So Fragrant Flower won. Now for the next round, we have Solo Leveling and Dr. Stone. Time starts now.
Solo Leveling Season 2
This
versus
is
Dr.
tough.
Stone.
This is tough, honestly, for me at least.
This was hard.
Yeah,
this was hard for me even too, because I'm here staring like I love Solo Leveling. We get into the end of him becoming the Shadow Monarch, him becoming that person, and everyone finding out that he's S tier, like him becoming that guy, and him becoming the second or fourth person in Japan S tier. But then in Dr. Stone, thank you, 7th. And then in Dr. Stone, we have so much reveals happening because we had Core 1 and Core 2. Quick reminder check, because we had a winter and summer season. So it's 2 cores, so that's like almost 24 episodes in that 1 year. And it was just very solid stuff going to be happening in the aspect when it comes to Dr. Stone.
The Suika content?
Yeah. Like, it's just hard for this one to choose. Like, I love both.
But then the Solo Leveling had the mom scene. Like, that was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that scene was amazing.
I mean,
the fights too. People making the meme that the cameraman, who's faster, is the Sunshine Woo or the cameraman catching up to.
Yeah.
Like,
Solo Leveling had a lot of great moments.
It did.
Yeah,
it did.
It did. I think it was probably the best season of Solo Leveling to date.
and they're making a movie now and another season too. So it's like my Solo Leveling is my choice. I'm gonna just go solo.
I'm just gonna give it out of the way right now, and Solo Leveling is my choice as well.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't watch Dr. Stone, so I can't talk.
Yeah, for me,
same.
For me, so I guess my vote doesn't really matter, but I would probably agree with y'all. Solo Leveling just barely. I feel like the Suika content was probably my favorite content in Science Future, but like still, I feel like Solo Leveling overall, like even the scene with Sung Jin Woo's mom, but like a lot of the fight scenes, production wise, like it was definitely a big step up from season 1, 100%. So
that shit won Anime of the Year when it came out. Like holy shit.
Yeah.
When it was the wrong season that they was trying to hype up, but hey, nonetheless, it won.
So Solo Leveling takes
Solo Leveling for sure. Also just because I saw and heard for clarification, it's in Korea, not Japan.
Korea. You know, Japan was involved at the end when they got murdered. So you know,
all the Japanese hunters got killed. You know. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway,
let's move on.
Let's move on to the next round. So we have To Be Hero X versus Santa Claus.
Says Rascal does not dream of Santa Claus.
Rascal does not dream of Santa Claus.
Rascal does not dream of Santa Claus. All I see is Santa Claus on the screen, but y'all know
we're still in the Christmas spirit. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. But time starts right now. They're gonna give their opinion, and then I'll give mine.
I'm gonna just say my 2 X. Even though, chat, you guys should know, I have not watched Bunny Girl Senpai, but my vote goes to 2 X.
I think, Nate, I don't know if you agree with me. I think far too much of the Bunny Girl stuff we got this year was, as we both described it while it was airing, not the best content we got from Bunny Girl.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
The season did get better as it went along, but like I feel like the first initial like couple of episodes, maybe like the first half was kind of rocky for me. To Be Hero X started off really well.
Like, really good, and then also fell off a cliff.
And there was a little stretch of To Be Hero like in the middle part that I wasn't as high on, but then also To Be Hero left off with a bang.
All the lolly stuff, and then it left off with fucking X, you know.
But just the whole like system and how To Be Hero is, right, and just kind of it's a very the system is screwed up, as we've seen with like so many characters in the series. Like how,
well, also knowing that it's kind of like a prequel in a way. It depends how the story was told. Like when you think about it, some of the episodes and story was like prequel
told
to the
in media res, right? So we saw a lot of the story happen, or a lot of the results, and then go back. As Neko would say, this is a trailer for next season. Like this entire season was a trailer for the next season, and it was that damn good.
And plus, it was unique when you don't have a lot of stories like this that also asks the audience to vote for the characters who is in the top ranking. Would this affect the next season?
Which is why Nice came back. And
it doesn't happen very much. Like that don't happen very much in a lot of storytelling or in a lot of shows. It's very rare. That did happen in very few story times. Like for example, when anybody know when a character like Robin, they voted before back in the 80s which Robin should die and by a crowbar by the Joker, and they voted which one, and he got murdered. So for those that know,
am I right?
Yeah. Jason Todd, thank you. So it doesn't happen very much often, but when it does, it makes the story more unique. That you have the audience, the people be interactive with it. So that's what makes it for me To Be Hero X one of the top ones. And for this vote, again, Bunny Girl Senpai, you guys said that it wasn't the best content, so it seems like To Be Hero X is the winner.
Yeah, like it was still solid, right? Like it was
really
good. There's better inserts in the franchise to this point. I do think it's setting up though for. Which I think we got a movie announced for like
another one. By the way,
another fourth one. I do feel like that does have potential to be a lot better, like kind of building off of how this season ended, and then it's gonna obviously have more content, I believe so. So
hopefully.
But To Be Hero, just the diverse cast, the system that's kind of set in place, I found that very fascinating. Some rocky moments I wasn't as big on, but I just feel like overall, I probably would give To Be Hero my vote as well for this one. So I think we're all.
I would probably give To Be Hero my vote as well. I actually haven't watched Bunny Girl in quite a while. So yeah, there is that. But To Be Hero X, I enjoyed throughout. Yeah, there's a little bit of like slow moments and whatnot. It did have that kind of like Durarara and Baccano vibes with, you know, switching off between the storylines and then everything
they
converging
intersect
all together.
Yeah.
But which is great, you know what I mean? I like stories like that. I enjoyed it throughout. I think it was a great show, and to see that we're gonna get more of it, like, I'm hyped for it.
Oh yeah.
It was a big Avengers Assemble type moment at the end of the season 2, which is a huge splash, and the X revealing who he is. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Pretty clear winner there, I would say.
A pretty clear winner for this one too.
For this round.
Shit.
Alrighty. So 5 minutes on the clock. We got Anne Shirley and Rock Lady. This is all I see on Discord, by the way, guys. So I'm
Rock
not saying
is a
the
lady's
full
model.
You know what I mean. But yeah, 5 minutes on the clock. Host, you can begin now.
I mean, is this even a discussion, Nate? Is this
my only comment is, since I know you guys have seen both, I will go real quick. I have not seen Anne Shirley. I know the story of Anne Shirley from the books and the other type of media's adaptation, but for Rock Lady Modesty, I've only seen 4 episodes, and all I can say between the two, I'll pick Rock Lady just for the fun of it.
If this was the first half of Anne Shirley, I would pick Anne Shirley, honestly. But it's the whole series, and the second half of the series was just.
Oh, we hated it.
It nosedived, honestly. Like
every week, you guys were coming in like so annoyed, so disappointed at somebody, so annoyed at a character, and I'm
mostly
like, what happened this week?
Mostly Anne. We hated her the latter half, to be fair.
But no, Rock Lady was a lot of fun. Like a lot of the performances were just badass for sure. And then, I mean, obviously,
the animation was beautiful too.
Yeah, like they did do some great work with especially like the performance like in the final episode. Like that shit was incredible. You know, I'm not super crazy about the series. I did enjoy it. That's why I said like Anne Shirley, even another one I wasn't like the first half I did like a lot, but I do feel like Rock Lady just consistently was better than Anne Shirley. It's kind of a shame, you know, a little disappointing obviously what ended up or how we felt about it in the second half, but yeah, I would say Rock Lady here. Rock is a lady's modesty for sure. What do you got to say, Grem?
I'm in agreement. I mean, I think again, if y'all go back to what was it? Spring, I think.
Spring and summer, but I believe
summer
or 2 was somewhere where you guys were mad at every week.
Yeah, so if you go back to summer, you will see if you flip through the episodes, click the timestamp to see Anne Shirley conversation. I believe the conversation starts every single time with, "Man, fuck Anne. What is she thinking? What the hell? Just talk to him already."
Yeah, that whole arc, like I thought the college arc had a lot, like on the surface, like before going into it. I think it had potential, but it just, they really just dropped the ball. Like that whole other love interest or whatever, the dude, I don't even remember what his name was, and it was just, and then it just
he got strung along for 4 years.
Yeah, and then they just tried to kind of bring everything together and make it what it should have been in like one episode, essentially, right? Like towards the end. So I don't know. Rock Lady, definitely. I think we're all in agreement on that one. Yeah. So
Rock is a lady's modesty was a standout. It was a surprise. We were told about it by a friend, and I don't know. I enjoyed the hell out of it the whole time through. So
very spicy sometimes too, for sure.
In the manga, even more so.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to the next round, and keep in mind, while there is some ups and downs with MHA, we are specifically talking about this season of MHA. So, with with My Hero Academia airing this season, as well as Grand Blue Season 2, which one do you think comes out on top, everyone? I'm going to start the time right now.
I mean,
I do apologize. I was gonna finish Grand Blue Fantasy. originally tomorrow. Sorry.
It's Grand Blue Dreaming.
Grand Blue Dreaming, my apologies.
Fantasy's the game.
That's getting put on Steam. Yeah.
That is true.
Great plug there. Yep, it's a good one.
It also has an anime adaptation as well. I haven't heard anything good about it though.
Yep,
That's crazy.
you guys heard it here. But for Grand Blue Dreaming, I was supposed to finish the season tomorrow, but I didn't get the chance. But My Hero Academia final season, heard it was very good.
You didn't finish that either.
Nope. Heard it's very good.
That's what I said, Chad. I heard it very good. Can I really roll in this one? No, I cannot. So I will let my two co-hosts speak more.
I mean, I think I'm the only one who could speak on the final season of MHA.
The final season of My Hero, yeah.
And it pains me so because I love Grand Blue so much. And we got one of my favorite moments like early on in this season when Iori like spilled the drink over Busajima's like, and awesome. When he stood up for Kohei, like that's one of my favorite moments early on. But then there's like some scenes where Busujima towards the end of the season, right? Like you're seeing like, oh, maybe she's not as bad as like she kind of came across at first. So there was a lot of moments I did enjoy. Like Grand Blue is always a good time, and I did enjoy the second season a lot. But man, it pains me, like I said, but I have to go MHA final season here. I just feel like
okay.
Right. I just feel like aside from the All for One stuff, I know I sound like a broken record, but this season was pretty much everything you could want. I feel like in a final kind of season to leave off the series. I know we still have like this special, the OVA coming, which is going to add even more. It's like an epilogue sort of chapter or something like that. An extra chapter. Just the character moments, Bakugo's return, things like the way they wrapped up a lot of the character arcs at the end, especially like the Todoroki family and stuff like that. I feel like the animation production, they with them not working on a movie, it really showed here. Like so many of these episodes had some like really standout moments. And yeah, man, I really did enjoy this season of My Hero Academia, the final season. I feel like it did leave off on a really good note. This is on that season 2, season 3 level for me when like My Hero was at like its peak, in my opinion. So yeah, I love Grand Blue so much. So this one pains me, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I would have to pick MHA final season.
Okay.
I think so I've read the My Hero final season stuff, and I agree as much as you talk about hating the offer and stuff. I think collectively the fan base hated that. He wasn't needed. Grand Blue was a really great season, but I feel like Grand Blue is always really great. I feel like it's always around that 8, and hearing about how good this season of My Hero was, seeing a couple of the clips myself, I think you're completely right in just saying My Hero. Yeah. Unfortunately, as much as it pains both of us.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was the winner.
Pain.
All right.
So let's move on to the next one. We have, let's see.
Sonda.
Scroll up a little bit.
Sonda.
You gotta scroll. Okay, that's what it says. All right. I couldn't see it on Discord. We got Sonda and Shoshomin season 2. So let's begin. Time starts now.
This is tough.
You hated the ending. You hated the ending.
I did hate the ending. I was not a fan. And Shoshimin though, Shoshimin, the beginning part was very like the beginning initial part was like
because they weren't together.
Yeah, but the payoff was really
so
good.
Sweet.
Yeah, I believe you guys spoke very highly about it. That it was slow in the beginning, but then it was worth that they reemerged. I think.
And then Osanai putting the one dude in his place.
Osanai checking a fool, bro.
Yeah. Oh man, and I just think both look really well, like really good. You know, like production wise, direction wise, I think both are awesome. I think what this comes down to for me is probably the characters, and honestly, I would give the edge to Shoshimin in that regard. I think by far the most interesting thing with Sonda character wise was, Sonda's character himself, right? And just kind of the dilemma he was in, the back and forth between being a normal high school kid, and then obviously an older,
Like
Santa Claus and trying to balance that, not losing himself, right? So I did find that very interesting. I did like that. There were some characters like the teacher, I forget what his name was, Yugurta, I think his name was, or something like that. Like he grew on me a lot. The Furimura and Ono stuff, I did enjoy. I just feel like I
It
don't know. I feel
ended
like
so abruptly.
yeah, the ending was like did not feel like an ending to me. Shoshiman, I just think overall I probably prefer like the characters more, especially like the main two, and the payoff was
Yeah.
like tremendous, like right, like even though that initial part was kind of how season 1 was though as well. Like I feel like it is that kind of series, like you need that build up, and yeah, it may be slower, but the what you ultimately end up with, like you're kind of like happy, right? You're like, man, I'm glad I stuck it out like through those slower episodes, and maybe wasn't too harsh on it. It is one of those series that does kind of take its time to get going, but once you get there, it's like, damn, like that shit was worth it, 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would give the edge. This is a close one. I would give the edge to Shoshiman though, personally.
This is hard for me because Sanda was doing so good at Sanda was so good at everything it did, but it's like if you're watching a pro skater do a trick and at the very end they fall off the board. That's what Sanda did.
I don't think it fully fell off the board because it's just we don't know if it gets a second season. If it doesn't get a second season, then it's
in a second season, surely.
It's just it left off in a open close episode like that. Like it's just like, okay, cool, you ended the arc, but we don't know where you're going now.
Yeah.
And that's where it just feels like a sour puss in your mouth. Like it just feels like, oh.
It's like, what's gonna happen next? Like, what's next for the show?
Yeah, because I feel like our theories were more fun to kind of speculate. Oh, this could happen, and none of that happened, which is not a bad thing. It's just like we were expecting more for it.
Man.
1 minute 30 seconds.
Sanda was so good. Shoshiman was so good as well. I love Shoshiman. I think the beginning, like you said, all the stuff doing, like looking at the dates and times on the newspapers and finding the fires and stuff like that was really slow until we get to that end where Osanai just tears the dude a new one. like viciously mocks him and tears him down and calls him nothing. It's brutal. It really is. And I think that payoff alone, it just makes it left me on such a high, and then the rest of the series, like the rest of the season continued from there, that I think like that moment alone kind of clinches it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And of course the characters, I thought the characters in Sanda are really compelling, and like the thing that the author is trying to tell us about like how constricting and how much youth is so prized and like all of that. But man, Osanai just really, to me, man, I think it's Shoshiman.
I
think it's Shoshiman.
All right.
Time is up. Which one we got?
Shoshiman season 2.
Good Shoshiman.
Shoshiman season 2. Okay.
Right.
Awesome.
We move on.
Next up, let's see. Ooh, okay. All right. So we have Takopi's Original Sin, and we also have Dragon Ball Daima. Time starts right now.
Nostalgia doesn't mean shit. It's Takopi. I don't care. I don't care. It's Takopi.
Dragon Ball Daima, 100% Dragon Ball Daima.
It's Takopi, brother.
I got some stuff to say about this. So.
I'm gonna say my vote.
No one cares about your nostalgia boner. It's
not nostalgic.
No, hold up.
Look, it's not nostalgic. It's like they literally build a story for adding more to the underworld, to the demon world that we never knew, and they expanded it. Is it counted as that. Did they count it as an alternate universe? Is this something connected to the Dragon Ball? At the end of the fucking day, it's a story of Dragon Ball. Could you get into the nitpicks of, does this connect to the Kid Buu saga? Does this connect to Dragon Ball Super when it returns? I don't fucking care. I had fun with this from episode 1 to 24. You gave me Super Saiyan 4. You gave me Magic. You had me kid versions. You had me
Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah.
Thank you. You had all these great things coming out of it. You had like the honor of Goku and Vegeta versus these Tamagotchi characters, and like trying to fight them and honor them. Like, all these things were really cool. The magic characters, we find now the origin story of Piccolo and the planet, stuff like that. To me, all that was fun. Miles, I'm passing it to you.
Yeah, I want to hear what Miles has to say about this. I want to.
All right, I'm gonna do it really quick. So between the two of them, love Dragon Ball. Daima, it kind of like what Grem says, it does give you a little bit of nostalgia, and I like, just anything Dragon Ball. I grew up on it. With Daima, I wasn't a whole big fan of the whole baby aspect of things, but it did incorporate what I was longing for, was to see Super Saiyan 4 again, and that's what I loved. And seeing Vegeta, as you said, Super Saiyan 3, which is only going to happen once out of the whole entire series of Dragon Ball, it was at least cool to see. So, it had its moments, and it gave a little bit more of, it felt like, the old Dragon Ball style, you know what I mean? Back when it first aired, when you have like just a simple adventure, So, but when it comes to Takapi's Original Sin, though, Takapi's Original Sin, very controversial and psychological series. And controversial in a good way, because, it really left a splash amongst the community, like, why is this airing? But then you have on the other hand of the spectrum where people are like, this anime is so great. This is hardly handled, with anime. And honestly, I prefer Takapi's Original Sin probably over Daima on this one, because of how different it was to see, and I just personally like psychological stuff. And to see how the anime handled the characters was an interesting development, and I really enjoyed the series.
Man, this is gonna come down to me, isn't it? It sounds like.
Yep.
I mean, unless we're counting Miles' vote, because then at that point, I mean,
remember, I think Nate has the same feeling now, right?
I mean, no. Here's the thing with Daima is like the second half of it, especially that final stretch, was like special.
The second half was probably the better part.
Like Vash said, like a lot of the reveals that we haven't had anything expanded upon in so many years, like probably 20 years, right? To get more lore, to like even just kind of saying that is kind of insane, right? That we get like in the year 2025, we had more lore kind of with the Dragon Ball world. And I think that was like with Dabura and Babidi and stuff like that. Like that stuff was really cool. I did like that a lot. And then obviously we had like the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, we had Super Saiyan 4 Goku, even like the animation towards the end, like they went all out. It was absolutely like batshit insane, honestly. Even
all
like
the small moments,
the Vegeta and Bulma moment, the Vegeta, the Vegeta
one scene,
the Vegeta
that was crazy.
You're never gonna shower with me, baby.
Yeah,
he left.
He's like, no, okay, zoom.
Which just shows like the growth, right? That we all know, like Vegeta, like his development obviously wanted like. At least he's always been my favorite character in Dragon Ball, but he does go through the most development, the most progression, for sure. And maybe you can't say that about a lot of the other cast in Dragon Ball, but at the end of the day, I do like agree with Miles that this did give more of that old school kind of Dragon Ball feeling, just a fun, silly adventure initially before it did, pick up a lot in the second half. Though I think I have to go Takapi here. Sadly.
Yeah, right.
As much as it pains me, because this pains me a lot, I do feel like Takapi as a whole, from the content it did handle, I did really like and appreciate it. It was a tough watch, but like in a good way, right? Sure, I think of some of the standout moments, obviously like with Azuma and his brother, that was like a part in the story that really, really, stuck out to me a lot. Yeah. And just, I feel like on a weekly discussion, like we were always, especially towards the end of the series, like we were theory crafting, like what the hell is going on, like the future, the timeline, like what's going to happen here, this and that. I feel like we had the most interesting, like in 2025, this brought about some of the more interesting kind of fueled discussions for sure. So I do feel like I have to give the edge to Takobi here, but it's actually closer than you would think. So just because of how strongly Daima left off. So
for sure. All right, Taco Pete.
That one pains me as well. That one does pain. It's like the Grand Blue and My Hero thing, honestly.
Right.
But, yeah.
All right. The next round we have Fire Force Season 3 and Dress Up Darling. This is mainly going to come down to you guys, so time starts right now.
All right,
speaking of closer,
let's get the elephant out of the room. I ain't seen Fire Force. It's always going to be Dress Up Darling to me.
Okay, there we go.
All right, Nate, go ahead. You was about to start off then?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of closer than you would think, like if this was like obviously season 1, this isn't season 1, but like season 1 of Dress Up Darling was so freaking good. Like this would be like a no-brainer to me, Dress Up Darling, moving on. But season 2 was a lot like
so much of that anime.
I wouldn't say like a lot weaker, but it was a downgrade, right? I feel like this is kind of similar to like the Bunny Girl Senpai bit, where it's like this wasn't the best content in Dress Up Darling that we've had, 100%, in my opinion. Even some of the episodes where they like had half the episode, it felt like focused on that like game or the horror thing.
The game, and then there was like we had the anime scenes.
Yeah. And then just like really like how much progression really did we get in this season? You know what I'm saying? It's just like. Yeah, it frustrates me. It really does. Like even the way it left off, even like the anime original, wasn't the anime original content they left us off with in the season, and just it wasn't.
I took a picture with him, not kids, but I took a picture.
Yeah, dude,
let's go forward.
Yeah. See, I still would pick Dress Up Darling. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not as like far apart as you would think, because usually you would see this and you'd be like, oh, Dress Up Darling, like, or at least in my head. But with season 2, it's closer to Fire Force season 3 than you may think. Like Fire Force season 3, for me, I feel like the second half definitely like has me excited for the next part, which is in this season, funny enough, that we're going to be getting into
next week. You're starting out.
Yeah, but the way it left off, Fire Force, the first part of this season left off on a high note. But I feel like overall, still, I think the beginning parts of the season I wasn't as big on. So
it was very slow build. It was very slow build of what they were trying to go for, which executed the landing. It's just that it was slow building. A lot of domino effects trying to get cause and effect. This happened now. This affected this from episode like 1 through 6 or like 1 through 7 almost, which is not a bad thing. It's just that when you have a action type pack anime and then you have a lot of slow build and world building and a lot of trying to say like who's the betrayer, who's gonna betray this and do this, it's not a bad thing. It's just that you're trying to get so much within to execute the later 6. It's not bad. It's just you could have done much better pacing or much better in the editing process of what you could have kind of condensed it. But I do agree with Nate. Like this is kind of hard to choose.
Yeah.
And what sucks is that I reacted Fire Force season 3 with Watkins. The experience was great with him and everything. And as anime only and him being a manga reader, him telling me like, you will find out when you're ready. But then watching my Dress Up Darling season 2 with my wife on a weekly and then talking about what you got. So like both I have an attachment with it in my own right. So it's kind of hard to choose. Like choose the experience of watching it with wifey who she watched sub with me, who she don't want sub usually, or the reactions of watching and theory crafting every week with Walker. So it's like, this is a tough one for me. It's like both have a great one, but I have to lean towards my Dress Up Darling.
All right.
Hey, clean sweep. Get out of here, Fire Force.
Like I said, that one was closer.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is closer than you would think.
Yeah, you can call it close all you want. It's still a clean sweep. Get the fuck out of here. All right.
Okay.
Hey, take the W wherever you like, my guy. Take the W wherever you want.
All right.
All right.
On to the next
shit, this one. Oh, fuck.
Moving on to the right-hand side, we got the next round. All right, so we have Medalist and versus Gachiakuta. I'm just gonna say it right now. I haven't watched Medalist, but Gachiakuta I've been longing to get an anime for, and I've really been enjoying the anime, so I'm gonna give it to Gachiakuta.
Yeah, you should read Gachiakuta right now. In fact,
you should read Gachiakuta right now. I read the manga, so I mean,
which I'm about to start reading it. For those that want to read it, jump on chapter 84 right after the season ends. That's where you start reading it. By the way, in case you didn't know, in case you don't want to do the research, chapter 84. And this is a hard one.
Let's start out with me because I have my answer. It's very easy. It's Medalist.
Yeah, I knew it.
It's Medalist. Look,
right.
Gachiakuta was good. It was great.
Which chat we do recommend.
I do recommend Gachiakuta. It was a fun time. If you're not already watching it, check it out. I did enjoy it. But no, Medalist is so much better. Watch Medalist. Medalist season 2 is coming out in spring. I'm so excited for it.
No, it's this
Medalist
season.
moves on.
This season, my guy.
Well.
This season?
As well.
Oh, it's right now.
Plug it for right now.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
I'm about to plug it for this season. We will be talking about it for this season.
All right, yo, we're going to be talking about it every single week. After this week, we're going to be talking about it every single freaking week. Medalist is back, baby. Medalist wins this, in my opinion.
Chan, by the way, we did our what we will be watching literally almost a week and a half ago.
I pay attention, I promise.
Not sure if it's on Nate's YouTube channel by the time this
Not yet,
episode up, but it will be up soon. It'll be up soon. This is a hard vote for me. I don't know how is it for you, Nate, but like I really enjoy Gachiakuta, both sub and dub. I watched the dub and the sub on a weekly basis. The music was amazing, but Medalist just had a look. I'm not an ice skater. I'm not a skater in general. I have horrible balance motherfuckers out there. My wife has been trying to have me ice skate with her for the past 8 years, and I've been avoiding that shit for the past 8 years. But seeing this show, Medalist, it just gives me a bit of encouragement to know maybe I could at least ice skate and survive and not get my fingers cut off if I fall. It gives me a ideology to like, yo, I respect the ice skaters, the people that do it. It's just amazing what they do. The training, to finding out that they gotta train at 7, 8 years old. If you start later, you might not even succeed as a figure skater or a skater in general if you can go professional. So just hearing all those things is just beautiful as a person that was never aware about the sport. But then I love my fucking shonen. I got your good to just feed me, and how the show ended off with the fucking gods, the connection, all those things just wants me to find out what's next. It's just so much. Arc. It's hard to choose. So you know what? I'm gonna use Nate to kind of while I still think that. So
we
Nate,
already know what Nate's gonna vote for.
I mean, this is another one tough. Where it's like
it's a tough one.
If Gachiakuta ended up in another part of the bracket, like I could have seen it, moving on like quite a bit, but it's Medalist. It's Medalist.
Yeah!
Like just the Inori and Coach and their dynamic and their just kind of, I don't know, just the support Coach was for her, obviously, and how she, leaned on him a lot. Just her growth as the series went along, just improving as an ice skater, but also just even as a character as well. And just the effect that it has on Coach as well, and kind of how he betters himself, I feel like, or wants to improve himself as a coach, even, as he's teaching her and whatnot. A lot of the other casts, like Hikaru and whatnot, I found a lot of them really interesting, intriguing as well. The performances, like the ice skating performances, were freaking gorgeous, like unexpectedly, because going into this season going into Medalist with Engi on it, I was just ready for disappointment. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had the content, I figured, or just was assuming kind of like, yeah, I'll probably get into the content, but I was worried about how they were gonna adapt it, how it was gonna look. I had a lot of worries going into Medalist because of just the track record of the studio and the, some of the staff working on it. But I was blown away. I was honestly blown away by Medalist for a lot of reasons. And yeah, Gachiakuta, I had read it beforehand. I'm on the same boat as Miles. Like I really enjoyed the manga. I was really looking forward to the anime. It delivered. It still delivered. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not diminishing Gachiakuta by any point, any stretch of the imagination. It's just it came against Medalist here, unfortunately. So yeah, I like the cast of Gachiakuta is great. The world is fascinating. The mysteries they've kind of put out there that have yet to kind of be really unraveled yet. both have a lot going for them. Medalist, though, as it stands right now, I give the edge to for sure. So
okay, all right.
If I'm going
I see how it is.
If I'm going by my ranking, my personal, I have medalist higher than Gachakuta, so I'm gonna just go medalist then
There
as
you
well,
go.
just to make it easier. Even
Oh,
though they're
time's up.
literally almost next to each other. So medalist is a hard one, but I
Yeah.
guess as Grem will say, clean sweep.
Yep.
Okay.
Medalist.
That's another
moves on.
clean sweep. Get the hell out of here,
Wins.
Gachakuta. Mid-ass show. Anyway.
Gremlin's like, man, I'm winning. I'm winning, man.
I'm
All
winning,
right.
By
bro.
the chat, he's lying.
Oh.
And by the way, chat, y'all should know this was all placement by randomizer, so we didn't put any of these by choices. This was all
this was
randomizer.
aside from the top seeds. Like we tried to space
top
out
seeds, yeah.
the top seeds, and then the rest were kind of filled in randomly. So, yeah. Next up, though.
All right. Next up, we have go up a little bit. Right. Where is it?
Oh my
okay.
god.
We got Apocalypse
Hotel.
Right? Apocalypse Hotel.
Apocalypse
yeah.
Hotel.
Okay. Apocalypse Hotel versus Blue Box.
Blue box.
So,
Other.
so yeah. I'm gonna let them take it away. You guys got 5 minutes on the clock.
This one's tough because
Yeah.
Blue Box, we had the Hina moment. We had the beach scene with Shinatsu and the happy birthday bit. A lot of good moments. Because I think this is the second half of Blue Box, I want to say. Like, more so.
Core 2.
Yeah, Core 2. Apocalypse Hotel, though. Probably for me, the biggest surprise of 2025. Honestly, I did not think I was gonna enjoy this series as much as I did. What Yachio and just a lot of her, like the cast was just so lively. A lot of her just reactions to a lot of the dumb shit that the characters would do, especially like the Tanuki and whatnot. The doorman was like a staple. He was awesome. Just like the standout episode for me is the episode that I'm sure a lot of people have talked about where really there was almost no dialogue. There might not have been any dialogue in the episode, but Yachio just kind of walking through the world and just how that was directed and how that was presented. That was one of the more just as a whole for 2025, like one of the more standout episodes of 2025. And there wasn't any crazy action scenes. Now, granted, Apocalypse Hotel, even that, they had some crazy action scenes in this series, surprisingly. I feel like I had a mix of everything. I had a mix of like awesome comedy, but then also like these just like chill moments where you're just like kind of, it's like breathtaking in a way, for sure. And I mean, there's episodes like that, like the chill one I'm mentioning, it was one of the standouts. But then you had an episode where they're all cheering and celebrating during a funeral, and they're just having the time of their lives, and you're just like, what the hell is this series? It was just a mix of everything that I just really, really loved. For sure, like one of the bigger surprises of, like I said, 2025. So this one pains me because a lot of the Blue Box content we had in the second core was phenomenal, like I mentioned. But Apocalypse Hotel, this may surprise people. I don't know, but I gotta go Apocalypse Hotel here. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm actually impressed and shocked that you actually have that as the top one. I mean, like out of the two, but you guys did speak it very highly. Weekly I believe it was you and Neko that was speaking about it.
Yeah, Neko loves it.
And Grem too,
for sure.
Grem too as well. I'm gonna make my vote since I haven't seen Apocalypse Hotel. I never made the time for a chat, but my vote's gonna go to Blue Box since I haven't seen. But that's my choice for Blue Box. Grem, I'm gonna pass it back to you.
So I read Blue Box, so this is a bit of a bias, unfortunately. I did read Blue Box. I did not watch the anime. I enjoy the hell out of Blue Box. I'm caught up to Blue Box. I love Blue Box every single week it comes out with a new chapter. Apocalypse Hotel, like Nate said, is the standout for this season. It was this year. It was a surprise. There was an episode where there was no dialogue the entire episode. And it was the episode of the week for all of us when it aired. Literally all of us. There was not a single word of spoken dialogue in the episode, and we all had it as our episode of the week for that week. I love Blue Box. I love the content in Blue Box, but Apocalypse Hotel did something that is like forbidden in visual media today, and to have an episode with no dialogue and for it to just work.
Yeah, it's very rare because we don't see that type of style Chaplin when it comes to a lot of the storytelling being told through the action, through the background, through the characterization, their
We
body
see it,
movement.
but they don't also talk.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're not giving any extra dialogue, so you got to just read between the lines of what's being said within the visual aspect. So that's not done so much nowadays, and it's very rare. Like that happens at least every once couple of years now with very rare type of media. So that's a good point, and that gives it an edge. So I do agree on that.
Yeah,
I
just
think
the
this-
cast, all kinds of different casts, like walks of life kind of coming through, the hotel and each of their kind of own quirks and how they were. Like, it was just always like, I feel like this series, you never really knew what to expect. Like, who was going to walk through that door and come into this hotel, right? With no humans and all that. And just kind of the way they all bounced off of each other, like the shower hat, like the whole gimmick around that was like a funny thing. There was like an episode where I was calling it like the Alaskan bullworm. Like there was just like, and the action scenes with that when they were trying to kind of get Yachio out of her little funk that she was in. Like some of the action bits in there were like fantastic. Like, yeah, there was so much going on in this series. It honestly blew me away. Because I didn't know what to expect going into it. And
I think we all put it as like a curiosity. Like we're curious what this is gonna be,
Yeah. But
so Apocalypse Hotel, I think.
There we go.
Apocalypse Hotel.
Fuck, man.
All right. Well, we all know what Grem's gonna pick. We all know what Grem's gonna pick. All right. So, what we have up next is the Apothecary Diaries and going up against Clevantis.
Clevantis.
Which is season 2. Which is season 2.
Apothecary season 2, right? Yeah.
Apothecary season 2.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So, with that said, you guys again have 5 minutes on the clock to talk about this and give your thoughts. Time starts right now.
This one.
This isn't tough.
I mean, we know what
this isn't tough for me.
is.
It may be tough for y'all. I don't know. I know if Neko was here, maybe it'd be tough. It's Apothecary. Yeah.
It's Apothecary, yeah. But
Apothecary.
Like,
okay.
We should go bad for Clevantis.
Yeah, I was about to say we should give like a little 1 minute chime to Clevantis. Like, hey, by the way, Chad, we do recommend if you guys haven't seen it, Clevantis is good. If you want to see, the evil bad guy be the main character of a show that destroys the town and kingdom, but also kind of tries to save it, go check it out because that's what it is.
Yeah,
and also gives great monologues.
And it has that old school like kind of aesthetic as well, which I think a lot of people did appreciate that about it, and I did as well. It started off really well, like it hooked you with that premiere, definitely, and it left off on a good note. There were some episodes in the middle part I wasn't necessarily as big on, but Clevantis definitely one that surprised me as well. Honestly, I will say for 2025, but yeah, just unfortunately, I had to go against Apothecary here. Which even Apothecary, like we talked about, I remember on the pod, like there was like we were just like, oh, Apothecary, it's just building up, right? Like wait until it gets to that certain point, and I feel like it showed you why. Like it showed you why. Like the tail end of season 2, a lot of the content we had was phenomenal. I still feel like that frog shit was built up, like was gassed up too much because I was just like, really, like it was funny and all, but I'm just like, that was it, bro. Like,
is it our fault that was gassed up, or is it
was our fault? It was our fault.
Is it the people that in our ears that was gassing it?
Oh no, it's not our fault. It's a certain, we know who it is.
It's a certain man god. Hey, yeah. To be fair, me and Neko were
just wait till the frog. Just wait till the frog. Just wait till the frog.
Wait till the frog, guys.
And I'm just like, okay, like it was funny. I got a kick out of it. It was a great episode still, but I'm just like, man, like
just thought it was a whole different thing. It was.
Yeah, y'all thought it was something crazy.
A big shout out.
I mean, I was hoping it would be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else.
What were you hoping, bro?
It was just more. It was more comedic. I guess it is a big reveal in a way, but like still, it's just. I thought it was. I don't know. It was more comedic to me than anything. Like I was laughing.
You thought she would lean into it more? Like what?
I don't know what. I don't know what. When you guys were bringing up the frog.
Crash on us?
No, when you guys brought up the frog thing, I thought it was gonna be something more. I don't know how I could have thought it would have been more because it was a frog, for crying out loud, but like
I like how this whole discussion is just about a frog.
I mean, it was a big deal.
That shit was a big frog.
I was gonna say, chat, a big shout out to Wifey because this is the only series that she will actually read the light novel for. She actually got invested. She loved the show. She loved the character. She loved Mao Mao. remember we had the discussion about it that she wants to read it, or like the line that you're
No,
gonna
but
give her
has
the
she
plugs.
started? I know.
No, she hasn't.
We've had this discussion,
We,
but she hasn't
we
read
haven't
it.
yet. We haven't yet. But I want to give her the shout out that she wants to. She plans to sometime in her lifetime. But either way, when that happens, the show is to pick our choice. Yeah. That's it. Diaries is our choice.
Yeah, it's Apothecary.
All right. Apothecary Diaries is the winner.
Oh, fuck. This is mean.
Next up, we have ReRocks versus ReZero. Okay. Time starts right now. I'm officially just going to give my vote and just say I enjoyed ReZero. I know I might get a little bit of hate, but ReRocks just didn't interest me. I gave it like 3 episodes worth. I enjoyed those 3 episodes, kind of, but there wasn't enough to keep me invested and to keep me watching. So I just kind of fell off of it. So sorry about ReRocks, guys.
Oh, that's all right. Hey.
I'm gonna say my answer next since it's short as well. Is ReRocks. I have not seen ReZero season 3. I'm currently still watching season 1 chat. So if you guys want to go watch that, go check out Anime Studio Vault channel where me and Grem are watching it on a weekly and coming out VODs. But ReRocks. I love science. I love thighs. That's what it is.
And titties. And unnaturally perky titties. Memory.
Some melons.
I mean, so this is the counterattack arc, they call it, right? In season 3. This is the final 8 episodes because they did get split. Like the first 8 was in 2024.
December or something?
It was in 2024, the first half, and then the final 8 episodes. It's still ReZero season 3, whatever. So the payoff, essentially, right? Like the conclusion. And I feel like if this was the first part of season 3, you know, like this maybe
there'd be a discussion.
Yeah, there'd be more of a discussion. I still feel like ReZero probably still would have won. But yeah. Wasn't Subaru's speech in this second half? Like, so Subaru's speech, or was it not? Or it was right before.
It was right before the break.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit. But no, still, like you had Garfield versus Kurgan, which was
one of the
best fights. That was one of the best fights in 2025. You had Amelia ice skating. The whole Regulus bit, finally seeing him be dealt with.
Yeah, Regulus.
Yeah, the
Regulus' corny ass.
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
So
we killed Neko's boyfriend. Yeah.
Jesus. But no, this was just like, huh? Oh yeah, Neko loved Regulus.
No, it's a different boyfriend. It's a different boyfriend. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're with Neko's husband. All right, this is Neko's boyfriend. Don't worry about it.
Copy.
Yeah, so you had like you had the Garfield stuff, you had the Amelia ice skating. She was on some JoJo type B, like Aura with Regulus, which was like her VA was awesome with that. And and then the way like this and then the way the season left off, bro. Like with Julius and all that. Yeah.
Can ReZero stop stabbing me in the heart at the ending of these seasons? Please.
I gotta go ReZero here. ReRocks was another one I enjoyed more than I thought I was going to, honestly. Like, it was one of the more beautiful things, I will say, like, visually for 2025. And just, like, the cast was a lot of fun, and just how each of the cast, as they kind of joined in, it was like, this hobby piqued their interest, and then like they didn't really know what to expect with it. But once they got into it, it was like, oh, like I kind of see why, you know, someone could be into this hobby with minerals and all of that. And I just love how it was presented. It looked really nice. The characters, the cast was fun. Obviously, people are gonna point out just the assets, if you'd wanna say. But yeah, ReRocks though still deserves its flowers. But this is another one. Unfortunately, you got put up against ReZero in the final part of season 3. So yeah, I go ReZero here.
Yeah,
and we know where Grem's going.
I mean, look, I love ReRocks. I was an advocate for ReRocks when it was coming out. I loved ReRocks the whole time. I love the beautiful scenes of the gemstone caverns, like that one with all the what were they what was that? It was like
Amethyst.
There was a certain gemstone in that water.
I don't
where it was like it was so pretty. Like, there was one with, like, amethysts all around and everything. Bro, Ruri Rocks was visually stunning. I don't think there's anything this year
I will say that
that is as visually stunning as Ruri Rocks was consistently.
Yeah.
Every time we got a view of the minerals and everything, it was so pretty. But it's up against ReZero, guys. It's up against the emotional payoff of, like they said, man, Garth versus the Eight Arms Kurgan, freaking the ending with poor Julius, man. Oh my god.
And you had the Teresia content too in the second.
Yeah, Teresia! Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Yep. Time's up for that one, guys.
Anyway, yeah, ReZero. Sorry. Time's up.
Oh, that sets up for an interesting round 2 matchup
it's
there.
horrible, dude.
We'll get back to that later, though.
I'm staring at that and I'm like, damn.
But let's move on.
Orb.
MC?
Orb.
All right. Next up, we have Orb in the center of the earth versus Wild Last Boss. Okay. Can I get my
go ahead, buddy.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, buddy.
All
Tell
right.
us why it's
so,
Orb.
First
Tell us
of
why
all,
it's Orb.
I didn't watch Wild Last Boss, but nothing in I don't know what it's about, but Orb tops it all off. Okay, and honestly, I would go on to say that Orb, in my personal opinion, would top all these anime.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
I disagree,
So,
brother.
like, there's a lot of shows that I enjoyed, but Orb, like, it was probably the most underrated anime of 2025, right? And it quickly became
It gained
like,
so much
this
steam
popular
so
series.
quickly, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of popular YouTubers actually started to talk about it, and it just exploded in popularity. If you go on YouTube and just watch the opening, it has something millions of views now. You know what I mean?
It was one of the most tidbit with that. It was one of the most streamed songs in Japan in 2025. Like,
yeah,
which is
I even have
crazy
it on my
to me.
Spotify.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that. Wow, nice.
But yeah, Orb was just amazing all around. I even put it in my top 10 anime of all time just because of the intricacies and the storytelling. It was beautifully told. Learning on how basically like what people thought about, let's just say the cosmos and history, it was really interesting to see all that. I really enjoyed, especially with all the characters.
Yeah.
Like, if you haven't checked out Orb, just literally go in blind. I know that these guys have probably talked about it numerous times on their previous podcast, but Orb is definitely something that you have to check out if you haven't checked it out before. It's definitely something special.
Yeah. This is probably the biggest
the second half of Orb.
This is the biggest mismatch, I think, at least for me, that we've had so far and on here.
Yeah.
Orb 100% for a lot of the reasons my Ruzu mentioned. Just this cast, the whole concept of like kind of passing the torch, across generations, how it was presented.
Yep.
Direction wise, probably one of the better directed things I would say of 2025. One that, even though like I went into it, I didn't really know what to expect, right? Like, because I knew it was from the reason I was going to check it out, honestly, was because it was Madhouse. Like, that was the reason why. And I know modern Madhouse maybe is not as good as they were, like, in their peak, even though they've been on the come up recently with, like, Freerin and even Sunny Boy. I know a lot of people liked. But no, that was the reason I got into it. And I'm just like, man, Madhouse really didn't even, like, matter. Like, because it's like the content in this with the characters and just, space and how just that view of it changed over time and how people became more, I guess, open to the idea that there is something else going on, right? Like, I feel like that was awesome to me. So yeah, like Novak's character, Raphael's character, like so many standout characters in this series. And
the music is
the music,
great,
the storytelling, but Denny. Just there's so much to like, so much great stuff in this series. So yeah, I'm sorry, a Wild Last Boss, but you just get totally outmatched here.
You get washed.
Yeah, this was David versus Goliath, and the David was like this time. David wasn't doing shit, bro. Like, sorry, David.
You ever see Derek Fisher try to block Shaq?
That's Derek
That's
Fisher
what
like
this
a
is.
midget. Yeah, you know.
This is Derek Fisher trying to block Shaq. This
Yeah.
is Shaq posterizing. Oh, dude. I've pretty famously off camera. I don't know if we talked about this during the pod because most of Orb was before Nate and I joined the pod. But pretty famously, like, we have talked about how I was kind of mild on Orb. I mean, between us, I've talked about it. I enjoyed it, but I did binge it because it was in Netflix jail, and for something to break out of Netflix jail and get the popularity it got, it speaks to how good the show was. Orb definitely takes this. It, like I said, it's Shaq dunking on Derek Fisher. It's just not fair.
I do agree
quite
as well with Orb.
frankly. I don't think it's gonna get much further though. Anyway, go on.
Oh, well, you're tripping. All right. Next up.
Yeah.
Next up.
All right. So let's cancel that. All right, cool. All right. Next up, we have Digimon versus Dan Dan. All right. Time starts right now.
I'm the only one that's actually finished Digimon Core 1, because remember, guys, chat reminder, is 4 cores, in case you guys didn't know. It's going on until the summer of 2026. And my vote for this, I enjoy Core 1 of Digimon. Great. We saw an actual story progression with the characters and the build-up for the characters of Digimon and the Digidestined. However, Digimon Season 2, or technically, I call it Digimon Season 1 Part 2, because that's what it felt more like was. It wasn't really a...
Dan?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I said.
You said Digimon.
Dan Season 2, I see it more as Dan Season 1 Part 2 from what it was. And that's my vote. Dan was really good, solid. I love the characters of Okuro and Momo. We got a fucking kaiju. We got Evil Eye playing fucking soccer and just wants to fight. He's a battle junkie, and everything was fun in this anime. And the music, the Screamo was fucking amazing. It was truly fucking amazing to talk about, week to week, and just watch it weekly, and hopefully to jump on the manga sometime soon, because we also will be talking about it during Shonen Ronin, so it'll be a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, this one's Dan. 100%. The Evil Eye grew on me a lot in the season. The fight with Okurun and Evil Eye was awesome. Even Kinta's introduction and just his whole gimmick, like how with robots and things like that, and the references that came with that
and all that.
Yeah, like that was awesome. So yeah, Dan. I just couldn't get into Digimon Beat Break. I didn't finish the first core. I got like maybe halfway into it or something like that, but I wasn't too big on it. I just think, I mean, just in general, I'm not. The most I've done with Digimon is honestly like playing like the games on like the DS. Like I don't even think I watched like the original all the way through. Like I watched like random episodes. I watched random episodes, honestly. Like, so I don't have as big of an attachment to Digimon, but I don't know what it was. I just couldn't really get into this. I know it's a longer series, so it may take more time, but as it stands, like, yeah, this is another one where it's really a no-brainer for me. So I would say Dan. Although I am a little... The progression with Okurun, I know primarily it's not a romance, but still, like, oh my god, they held hands. Like,
that's a romance, bro.
We need more. The progression is at a snail's pace. I know it's not the main focus like some of these other series where it is the main focus, the romance, and it goes nowhere. So I give it a little bit of a pass, but yeah, that would be a little gripe, but still Dan.
10,000-gallon winner.
I'll go with Dan. All right.
Anyway,
I think that's his answer.
Oh yeah, Dan.
It's just Dan, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm like, I think we can move on because I think that's his answer.
And that sets up another really interesting round 2 matchup right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, these last 4 is interesting.
I kind of have an expectation of what this is already going to turn out like. But let's go ahead and say it. So next up, we have Horse Girls, aka Cinderella Grey, Uma Musume, and we have Sakamoto Days.
Look,
so yeah, we're gonna
just to
get
say the
started
winner,
with it.
we
Got
already
5
know the
minutes on the
winner.
We
clock.
already know the winner.
There's no need for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Look,
Everybody choose Cinderella Grey.
MC, thank you for telling us the time, but just put Horse Girls. We already know our community. We're already cool. He will be watching.
You guys have already played all the games.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, we say it is a no-brainer. Sakamoto Days, unfortunately, like part 1 and part 2 did come out in 2025. Part 2 I enjoyed far more than part 1.
Oh hell yeah, agree with
100%. Like so, Sakamoto Days I feel like is was on the up. It was trending in a good direction with part 2. But even though
part 3 looks better.
Yeah, I haven't even finished core 2 of Uma Musume, and I could still just speak for part 1, and this part 1 was still way better than Sakamoto Days. So
tell that to your audience.
So yeah,
tell them that.
So yeah, Uma Musume Cinderella Grey takes the cake right there.
Let's just go. The next one is gonna be interesting.
Ooh. Okay. No. So now the next one we have is a Silent Witch versus Vigilantes. Time starts right now. If you guys don't mind, can I just give my thoughts?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
All right, A Silent Witch. I actually did want to check this out originally. I never got around the chance to checking it out. I was interested in the light novel as well. I know this series is actually pretty good from at least what I heard. But I personally never got around to watch it, so that's on me. But My Hero Academia Vigilantes, I would personally go as my pick. Not only did I enjoy it, I also enjoyed it checking it out with you, Nate, as well as Grem. We had a good time watching it. It was just really entertaining all around. It was a good side story to the My Hero Academia universe, and it does kind of in some instances show us like a little bit more of like Erasure, all these other characters that we know and love from the actual
main series,
main Hero Academia anime. It was cool to see them appear in this one. So yeah, but yeah, it was just a good little side story, and I really enjoyed it. And I guess we have another season of it coming up
this season.
Yeah,
this
Monday.
Season.
This Monday that you guys are watching this episode of Off the Bench, episode 61. Also, Vigilantes come out at the 8 in the morning. So actually, before you guys watch this episode, you guys probably have watched it already.
Yep. This is probably one of the tougher matchups I feel like of this round.
I think so.
Yeah, because like Silent Witch, like I did like quite a bit. So like especially how it started off. I feel like it started off really well.
And for the animation.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful looking wise. The cast I wasn't entirely sold on. Like I did like our main girl and just kind of her willingness to grow as the series went on, and we did obviously see some development with her, and there were some like the one friend, I think her name was Lana, if I remember correctly, the one friend who stuck up for her, like with the whole stairs thing, and I did like her. I wasn't entirely too sold on a lot of the other cast yet. I feel like that may take some more time. I do think there were some little arcs or story bits in here that I think it was like the one with the barn and that one girl who was like trying to take her like horse riding or whatever. Like that whole plot line I wasn't really a big fan of. So there were some bits in here I wasn't like crazy about. Overall though, I still did enjoy this series quite a bit, and I had heard good things about the source material before going into it, and I feel like it did. So I set pretty high expectations. I feel like those were met. Vigilantes, Bones Film, and the staff on it was absolutely incredible. Honestly, Knuckle Duster, probably one of like the standout characters, like one of the standout new characters, like for 2025. Like he stood out to me a lot. Jesus, no. But like Miles said, the focus on like Eraser and even Ida's brother, like that stuff was awesome. Characters getting more shine than they would in the main series for My Hero Academia, so I feel like that is cool. But also just our boy Koichi is a likable main character. I would say Pop Step, awesome. Even like the Makoto girl. There was I know they're still building upon it, and we're gonna get more of that in the new season. So But yeah, like Knuckle Duster and the whole stuff with his daughter, and just it's a very unlikely trio, right, to come and kind of mesh together. But I feel like I don't know. I love their dynamic and just
Was this supposed to be a prequel?
I
Yes,
believe so.
It's not directly a prequel. Like this isn't like, oh, and this leads to
or
My
it takes
Hero.
place between.
But this does, yeah, because
it's more of a spin-off within the same universe.
But it happened before. I think it's like 5 years before the thing happens.
Oh, 5 years.
Because
okay, I gotcha.
Something like that. Because the drug that shows up in My Hero is what they're developing right now. Yeah. It's 5. It's much closer.
Also, you had Stain. You had Stain in Vigilante. Like, there's characters from the main series that make appearances.
We find out how Stain becomes Stain.
Yeah, we forgot how Stain becomes
30
Stain.
seconds, guys. 30 seconds.
Well,
just to add to what Nate was saying, I agree with everything he said. It's a hard choice between Silent Witch and Vigilantes.
I picked Vigilantes. I didn't note that, by the way.
Vigilantes.
So what he said, for me, I also have to go Vigilantes just by the whole overarching story. Season 2, I feel like will be a lot better since I read that arc. Silent Witch is something I didn't expect to watch. A big shout out to Neko, and I think somebody else that if reason we watch it. But it was a good, unexpected series to watch it, and it was very solid and hit out the park. Grem, yours.
Man, this pains me because I want to say Silent Witch so badly. I really do. You know what? Vigilantes has already won, so I'm gonna say Silent Witch.
Okay.
I loved it. Silent Witch deserves a vote.
No, Silent Witch. This was tough. This is a tough one.
Oh, it was a tough one.
This is by far the hardest one. Silent Witch was so damn good. I love my characters like the main character from Silent Witch. I really love her. The same I like Mao Mao. The same I like Mind from Ascendance of a Bookworm. These are my characters. I love them so much. I wish that she won this, but it's up against Vigilantes, which was my favorite My Hero content in years that I've seen. Nice. And Vigilantes was so good. I can't wait for season 2.
Hell yes.
I understand Vigilantes going forward, and I'm just gonna give that pity vote to Silent Witch because it deserved it.
He just wanted to prevent the clean sweep, you know.
I just wanted to prevent the clean sweep. It shouldn't get dunked on that hard.
All right. I didn't know you could do that because if I was a kid, I would have done that before. But hey,
I mean, you could have now. You could have.
Round 2 now.
Round 2.
Let's go.
We are in the round 2. MC.
All right, we are into round 2. That means that you guys actually you're only giving
less time.
Little bit of time this time. I'm going to give you around 3 minutes and 30 seconds instead of 5 minutes. So you got to really think what you're going to say
here.
I think
you give us 2 minutes. I think you give us 2 minutes, or 1.
I think the next round, the semis, I'll give you 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So
semi could go shorter.
Yeah. So Fragrant versus Solo Leveling. Time starts.
Fragrant Flower. Moving on.
Now.
I'm gonna go Solo Leveling.
I go Fragrant Flower.
Fragrant Flower.
I'll go.
Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling. So there's 2 versus 2.
Wait, we have a tiebreaker. Hey, tiebreaker. Fragrant Flower or Solo Leveling?
Fragrant Flower. I just want to make the case, content-wise, character-wise, it clears Solo Leveling. Like, yeah, Solo Leveling, production-wise, animation-wise, may be better. Music-wise, even probably not that big of a gap, but it's Sawano, so like I give the gap.
Yeah,
but
it's Sawano.
When it comes down to it,
anime 10 times better.
Yeah, like animation, camera work, and everything. But if you add characterization and add more into like the motions and everything, then I guess you could do Fragrant. I haven't seen it fully, so if I've seen it, maybe I will vote for you and will be clean sweep. But I haven't fully seen it, so I have to be on my 10 toes and be on my Sunjin guard and stick with my Solo Leveling.
I'm pretty much on the same boat as Vash, yeah. So,
but if we're just counting the 3 people,
if we are counting the 3,
where's our tiebreaker?
If we don't count the MC, it's Fragrant.
It's Fragrant. If I'm not gonna be biased here, this is a group thing. We're gonna go Fragrant. I'm okay with that. It lost is a loss. Okay. We could go Fragrant.
Popular vote or underrated? Which one do you want to go with? It looks like we're going with underrated.
I don't know if it's actually underrated. It's actually popular. It's
hella popular. It could be getting popular for sure.
No. It is popular.
In terms of the praise for Solo,
I mean, Solo is just
in that comparison, yes.
In that regard, yes.
In that comparison, yeah.
All right.
To give you guys a peek behind the curtain, we only put our S and A tiers from every season, except for Solo Leveling, which was a B tier that we put on this thing because we were told that maybe we should put Solo Leveling on it. So anyway, this was a pity pick anyway, so that shit can get the hell out of here. All right.
Alrighty. So next up, we have To Be Hero X versus Rock Lady. All right, so I'm going to start right off now. My personal vote is To Be Hero X. As I said before, I enjoyed it throughout, and I haven't seen Rock Lady. So
Rock Lady modesty.
To Be Hero. To Be Hero for me.
To Be Hero as well.
Yeah, it's To Be Hero. Look, I'm going to give the pity vote to Rock is a Lady's Modesty. I enjoyed the hell out of Rock is a Lady's Modesty. I really did love it. I loved it so much. I'm even reading the manga. I loved it so much. So, To Be Hero X is awesome, and it deserves the love. It deserves to keep going. Rock is a Lady's Modesty.
It has the art.
But yeah,
good.
It's good, really good. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's really horny too.
Oh wow.
Cool. Yeah, they got like girls on like leashes and stuff like that.
They got girls on leashes and whips, and they're wearing the BDSM gimp suits. It's crazy, bro.
Yo,
you don't get it.
Up there. All right, cool. To Be
that's what we were showing. Daiki was showing us pictures of that. That's why we watched it, bro. What do you mean?
Well, all right, let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
We're hitting your final season. Let's go.
Ooh.
All right, next up we have MHA versus Shoshimin Season 2. Starting right now, all I know is about My Hero. I'm going to go My Hero.
I'm going to go vote My Hero on this one.
I go My Hero just because consistently, like Shoshimin started off too. I know the payoff we talked about was tremendous, but you know, when we're talking about two series like in this nature, like, you know, I'd say just rating wise for me, like these are two I rated pretty highly, and I give the edge of My Hero I just feel like
does that not give you enough of a sour taste in your mouth?
I mean, no. I mean, that was like I said, it was a blemish. It was a little blemish, you know. But Shoshimin did take a bit to, but I feel like consistently My Hero final season had me. You know, it overall I would say.
But Shoshimin bloomed like a fragrant flower. You know,
flower.
Like I mean, I've got Shoshimin. I haven't seen the My Hero season, but I mean, My Hero's moving on, so I'm giving pity votes. This whole second round is just me giving pity votes. It feels.
It really is.
All right.
Oh shit! Oh,
all right.
It's like Oprah. You get a pity vote. You get a pity vote. You get a pity vote.
Next up is
I'm not giving a pity vote this time.
Next up, we have Takopi's Original Sin versus My Dress Up Darling. Time starts right now. Personally, I would go with Takopi. Personally, I know everybody likes Dress Up Darling, but Takopi was a... would you consider it a sleeper hit? Nobody really talked about this
I feel like it was the same as Orb. Like at first, you know, nobody was really talking about it, but then as it as more people checked it out, it was like gained more steam for
Plus,
sure.
also it was hard because it was only 6 episodes, so it wasn't fully discussed for a full core or for a full month since it was only 6 episodes. Or 6 episodes, right? Not 4.
Yeah, it was 6. It was 6.
Yeah. So it was hard to be
like a month and a half, not 3 months.
Yeah.
Like everything else.
And within those 6 episodes, it told the story really well.
Yeah, it did. Very concise and everything.
I mean, let's be real. It was 6-hour-long episodes. It was 12 episodes. All right.
My vote, since Grem is putting them out there, I was gonna go Dress Up Darling.
Oh, pity votes! Nice. This is Takopi, brother. I'm sorry.
Takopi.
All right, go ahead. Let's move on to the next one. Let's go.
All right, we're moving over to round 2 on the right side of the bracket. Ooh.
All right, we have Medalist versus
by the way,
Hotel.
The right side look harder.
This is pain for me, man.
Medalist versus Apocalypse Hotel. I'll let you guys handle this. You got 30 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
30 minutes on the clock. All right.
No, I said 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
That one I actually heard 30, but I'm gonna go my vote, Medalist.
Dude, this pains me so much, man.
It hurts.
I gotta say, Medalist. What it comes down to for me is like the characters, because like Apocalypse isn't that kind of series though that kind of like focuses on like character writing. I would say, I feel like there is still, it's there. But like Medalist, I don't know, Inori and Coach, just like I mentioned earlier, like their dynamic, their progression, the development for Inori, the presentation of the performances, like the ice skating and all that. Yeah, I gotta go Medalist here, but this hurts, man, because Apocalypse is also like it's up there with Medalist for sure. Like I rated them around the same, so yeah, I say Medalist. Grem, where are you at?
This is a 10 out of 10 against a 9.9 out of 10. That's what this feels like.
That's a good comparison.
It's right there, man. It's right there.
Like it's a small margin. A small margin.
Yeah.
Wait, but
I love. Go ahead, brother.
No, I'm gonna hold my thought for the next round because that kind of goes from our question from what you just said, 10 to a 10 to a 9.9. Because the next one is almost the same thing, isn't it? But I'll hold that question for next one.
Yeah, it is. Man, this right side's gonna cause me pain. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you like this, and this is my reasoning. I loved Apocalypse Hotel. I really did. I loved every single episode that happened, but there were episodes that I was like, I don't really feel like watching Apocalypse Hotel right now, and that's not because it's just the type of story
it's like episodic
Apocalypse Hotel is
in a way,
telling.
Yeah,
right. There were times when I was like, man, I'm a little bit too sad right now to watch Apocalypse Hotel, because that, like, it is pretty depressing when it gets down to it. Like, you're showing literally the end of the world, and like what this poor like hotel full of robots and AI.
They all think the humans are gonna come back. When will the humans come back? When will they?
And then when the humans finally come back, they can't live on the Earth anymore. So it's really painful. But meanwhile, I am a shonen tard. I love shonen, and my favorite type of shonen is sports shonen. Medalist is a sports shonen. I mean, Medalist, I love you, Apocalypse Hotel, but Medalist, the animation, the art, everything, man. It's Medalist.
30 seconds.
It's Medalist.
Medalist, all right.
All right. I guess Medalist takes it away.
I'll go next one now.
Okay.
Grem.
Next up is Apothecary Diaries versus ReZero. Time starts right now.
So Grem,
Vash, it looks like you're ready, so you take it away.
No, it's because I want Grem to go first. From his previous comment, he said a 10 to 10 versus a 9.9. How would you see this one, Grem, with Apothecary Diaries versus ReZero? I'm curious.
It's like Gremlin's two favorite series right here.
I know. That's what I'm trying to see. Like he's right now, like eternally trying to speak it. Like, I don't know.
Remember, it's a rapid fire round.
Go ahead, anytime.
I mean, I know what wins for me. I do know what comes out on top. I love them both. Unfortunately for Apothecary, this is the second half of season 3, which is all the payoff and none of the build-up. Meaning that it was just banger after banger after banger after banger into a stab through the heart like ReZero knows how to do. Whereas half of this season of Apothecary was build up and build up and build up for the payoff, which was banger after banger after banger. But there was a lot of that build up, and unfortunately, I love it, but the build up, as good as it is, it does make the rating go just a little bit down, because ReZero, specifically the second half of season 3, was just all the payoff. So, I mean, I think my vote is pretty clear.
Yeah, ReZero, and I'm with him. I'm with him right there.
I'll say ReZero as well.
All right, so I guess I'm alone here because it's obviously chat. Like I mentioned earlier, I have still been watching season 1 and season 2 of ReZero, so I've only seen Apothecary Diaries. So my vote goes to Apothecary Diaries. So in his words, pity vote.
So ReZero moves on. Season 3, part 2.
I will comment back to this in 2 months' time if my reasoning has changed, because I know Grem will ask me like, "Hey, remember 2 months ago when we did that voting system? Will you still vote for Apothecary?" Then I will give a better answer when season 3 when I watch it. Until then, Apothecary still.
Ooh, this next one,
bro.
Okay. Let's fucking go,
I know what I think.
All right. So, okay, our next up is Orb versus Don. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Time starts right now.
It's Orb.
Nate.
It's Orb.
It's Orb.
Especially we're talking the second half. We're talking the second half of Orb, which was the best content. That's season 1. This guy's singing season 1 opening. This guy's singing, not even singing the. He's not even. Yeah, he's not even. He has season 1 stuck in his head. No, this is Orb. This is Orb, 100%. The second half, the content with Draka, with Albert at the end, even reflecting on a lot of before, the content with Novak, Raffle, even, popping up again, kind of haunting him in a way, like in the church with it all on fire, dude. Like, yeah, man, the second half of Orb was absolutely, like, the whole series was fantastic, but the second half especially, like, I just feel like I was just blown away episode by episode by episode. This is Orb. It's like, okay, even if it was a tie between these two for me, which it's not, I still give the edge to Orb regardless. Like,
I would do the same.
Because character-wise, Don does not even come close. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, Kinta is, like, funny and all that, and he has his little quirks and his gimmicks and all that. Like, he was a fresh, nice addition to the cast, but, like, character-wise, progression, development, what was there really in Don?
Yeah,
I'm gonna see. That's where I kind of get. That's what I think about, at least what I prefer, what I like in stories, at least now for me. And Orb, it's not even close. So I say Orb. My vote goes to Orb.
My vote goes to Orb as well.
Your pity vote goes to Orb. Right.
That is not pity at all. What the fuck?
All right, hear me out.
Goes to Don.
Yeah. Hear me out.
Yeah, I want to hear. What's your reason? What's your reason?
I binged all of Orb at the same time, and it killed the experience for me. Just a little bit.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we record here and there.
Just a little bit. I've talked about it. We have spoken about it. I said catching up. It put a lot of pressure on watching the show, and it made the experience a little bit less good for me. I enjoyed this series. I really did. I do love it. I thought it was phenomenal. This may be a little bit of bias because I'm a shonen tard.
Oh, we know, apparently.
I'm a shonen tard, boy. And Don is the best shonen.
By the way, y'all, what he accuses me of is literally what he's admitting he is right now.
Yup. I accuse you of it because it takes one to know one. Look, man, I'm a shonen tard, bro. Don.
Where's the progression? Where's the character development?
The progression won't come. All right,
they held hands in the car. Oh my god.
They held hands. Oh my god.
At the very end. At the very end, they found
together. They decided to take their memories away.
And then they give a middle finger to the audience at the end and introduce another girl, and then you're just like, oh my god, we're gonna go steps back.
Hey, Zamal is awesome. You don't know
it's not a left triangle. It's a love rectangle.
Crazy, bro. Well, I can't do anything there. Don moves on. I'm sorry, Orb fans and people who like better media.
I honestly chat. I didn't expect to win this one.
People who prioritize character, writing and development. I'm sorry. I tried.
Hold on, wait. Are you saying that Orb? Like, is
Orb
the
just
winner
lost.
Compared to
Orb just lost, buddy.
Orb
me and you liked
Orb.
Orb.
It was tied, but if it comes down to that, we can't take in the MC's vote into account.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Unfortunately,
it sucks.
Unfortunately, here,
It sucks.
if we had a Neko crash here, then it would have helped to kind of split it.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, they
guys,
would have probably
but
voted for Dandadan too.
I'm sorry,
true,
guys. For me,
because Crash would be like, man, that's spicy, bro. Vamola at the end, the way she got out of that kaiju, man. Like, they held hands in the car, bro.
I loved Orb. Orb was awesome. Please, I don't want it taken away. But if I had to pick a gun to my head, I would rather watch
The audience can see what we prioritize, all right?
I would rather watch Dandadan than Orb.
move
That's
on.
all I'm saying.
Hey, chat,
you're not
it just
playing
shows.
Kingdom Come anymore, buddy.
Hey, chat, it just shows that we're excited.
Are you
to review
refunding the
Dandadan
game?
Season 2. It shows we're excited for Dandadan season 2 coverage when it comes to.
I still love Dandadan too, but don't get me wrong. Yeah. I do want to add that it's
a really hard.
It's a reason
choice.
why
really
these are all in here. They're all great in their own right.
Yeah.
You know. So
yeah.
But
all right. So the next one we have are
Horse
we have
Girls.
Umumusume Horse Girls, aka Cinderella Grey, versus My Hero Vigilantes. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Time starts now.
This hurts.
Well,
This is the
Vigilantes,
hardest
I'm
one.
sorry.
I'm gonna go out and say it.
I'm sorry,
How
Vigilantes.
much of Vigilantes?
Ooh.
Vigilantes. I enjoyed it with Nate and Gremmen. We watched it week by week, so I just had a lot of fun with it with my friends, you know.
It was so good.
And Cinderella Grey. I'm watching Uma Musume. I'm watching it by order, so I'm not at Cinderella Grey. But in terms of Vigilantes, you know, any show that you're watching with your friends, it just makes the experience 10 times better. So, Vigilantes it is.
For me, it's Uma Musume. And as much as I love Vigilantes, I just feel like Uma Musume definitely hit like the emotional beats more, wanted me to root more for a character with Oguri Cap, especially just, you know, with the Kasamatsu crew, even Coach, or, you know, the trainer, Kitahara, like he was awesome. The content, like,
Yeah.
I think of the episode when she like looked to him in the crowd and he's like telling her to go, like in the first court, like that was like, and she like smiled.
Yeah.
That was like, that was awesome. There was so many like, even the little rivalry with her and March, and then how the core left off with Tamamo Cross and stuff like that, and just like, I know I haven't watched part 2 fully yet. I've only watched a little bit of it, but just speaking even for part 1, like I would still put it above Vigilantes. If I had consumed part 2, I'd probably be even maybe higher potentially on this, you know, being over Vigilantes. But I feel like that does still say a lot for me that I would just put the first core even still above it. But that's just how good it was, how much I enjoyed it, and Oguri Cap's character and the support system around her, and just getting into this series, this franchise for the first time with Cinderella Grey, and then, you know, finding out it's about, you know, real life races and results, in just a lot of the quirks that the horses have, or like some of the quirks that the horses in real life had as well, and just really cool tidbits in there like that. Yeah, so just collectively as a whole, I would say Uma Musume, Cinderella Grey here.
All right, one Vigilantes, one Uma Musume. Okay.
So, like I said, I'm a shonen tard. These are both shonen. I love them both. They're both near and dear to my heart. But I'm a sports anime shonen tard.
Yeah,
and you give me a sports anime, bro? And you giving me a sports anime about cute horse girls who kick ass? Oh my god. I love Cinderella Grey, man. I love it. I love Vigilantes. Vigilantes, if it was up against anything else, I think it would move on. But it's up against Uma Musume, and I have been speaking. If you guys have watched the podcast through this year, I have been single-handedly carrying the Uma Musume banner all year.
Okay, well, part one, come on. Part 1, I was there.
Yeah, part 1.
I'm sorry.
You were carrying it for half the time. Now, single-handedly holding up the banner. Especially with the ending of this season, the parting of Tamamo Cross and everything that happens with that. And the ending with the race between Tamamo and Oguri, the way it ended and everything, the climax, what happened there, and moving forward from that, how is Oguri gonna face her new rivals because she's finally the champion? It's Cinderella Grey.
All right. That was our round 2 matchups, and now we're on to round 3.
This is where it starts to get painful, guys.
This is all right. This is when you got to think carefully what you're gonna say, guys.
Our semifinals.
No, this is round 3.
It's gonna.
No, this is round 3.
Yeah, round 3.
All right.
Oh yeah,
round 3. I'm gonna give everyone. Well, not everybody, but I'm gonna give this round 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes for round 3. All right. So, Fragrant Flower versus To Be Hero X. Time starts now.
Okay. Fuck, these are hard.
I say Fragrant Flower.
I say Fragrant Flower.
Yeah.
To Be Hero.
That middle part of To Be Hero, just it's too much of a blemish. I feel like Fragrant consistently there was no blemish in my opinion. Like there was none. Like honestly, like To Be Hero has its strong aspects to it for sure. Like we have mentioned prior, like the whole society and how it is in comparison to a lot of other hero stuff I feel like we've had. It was refreshing. The cast, for the most part, was awesome. There were some characters maybe I weren't as big on. It started off on a very hot note. It left off with a bang. I'm sure in the future there's plenty more great things to come with it. But Fragrant Flower, just the main two, their development, progression, the support system that they both have. No, the side cast was phenomenal.
All of the side cast.
Yeah.
Everybody.
On both sides.
We're on a 2v2. We're on a 2v2.
So, yeah, I say Fragrant Flower.
I also say Fragrant Flower. Like you said.
Me and Vash went with To Be Hero.
Look, the MC. Look, with all due respect, MC, I love you.
Yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. We love hearing your vote. And in the audience, I'm sure loves hearing your vote.
I want a little bit of hope. You guys took Orb away from me.
Dude, I feel you, bro. Trust me.
I feel you. Trust me. I feel you. If I've seen Fragrant Flower fully, I would have seen it too. The only reason I didn't get to watch it because I heard the dub is bad.
Oh, the dub
so that's
is bad,
why.
yeah.
So that's why I chose not to watch it. Neko told me, Miguel, you better not watch a dub. If I find out you watch a dub, you better watch a sub. Do not watch it dub because you will not hear. Because also the one line in sub when she says "I love you" and the dub line, "Oh, I like you."
10 seconds.
There's a difference, Chad. I'm sorry. There's a difference. She should have said, "Hey, I really like you," or some shit like that. If the voice director wants to change it up or something because they don't want to use "I love," cool. But they should have never used "I like you." That's a whole difference. We know what that means. But let me not go on a tangent. All I'm saying is
technically, Suki means I love or like you. It is interchangeable. The context is what matters.
Right. Yes, but when you have the manga and the anime both saying "I love you," then hey, dub, you should take some notes. But overall, it should be To Be X. But again, if I saw Fragrant fully, I would probably gone with them. But hey, To Be X, I'm just putting, like Grem said, the pity vote.
Ooh, I would have loved to see Neko decide between these two. I will say that would have been
crazy.
You Neko, I know you're watching the VOD and everything. Vote down below. Please comment.
I know Neko loves both of these a lot.
Tell us your pain for us.
All right, so Fragrant moves on.
All right. Let's see.
Ooh.
All right, MHA versus Taco P. This one's kind of hard, but I'll let you guys talk about it. You got 2 minutes on the clock. You got 2 minutes on the clock now.
My hero.
I know my answer.
My hero.
My answer is Taco P.
My answer would be Taco P personally.
Dude,
come on, Nate. What's up?
Come on, Nate. Where's your gut telling you? What you
It's my hero. It's my hero, bro.
Dude,
it's my hero. It's my hero, man.
Taco P had it was more unique.
Yeah, I gotta go My Hero here.
You know, it's kind of not fair that My Hero had more episodes.
Honestly, bro.
You guys got more content.
All right.
Wait. Right. Before we move on, has there been one of these that Miles has been outvoted every single time?
Yeah, pretty much. I've been outvoted.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there's been a couple cases where it's ended up being a tie because
the next one,
and then it's like, what's up?
I wouldn't mind everything else, but when you guys took out Orb, I was,
dude.
I'm sorry, man.
Trust me.
Sorry.
Trust me, man.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Hey, MC, tell us this one.
Oh.
Medalist versus ReZero.
Oh my god.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Time starts now.
Medalist. I'm gonna go medalist.
ReZero.
Medalist.
I haven't watched Medalist.
I love how Maz is just being involved. He's like, I'm gonna still vote, guys.
This is so
It's like my vote doesn't
Bro.
really matter.
This pains me so much because I love ReZero, man. I love it a lot. I have a deep connection
But
to the anime.
your answer from previous, you just said Medalist had more episodes, right? You said ReZero Season 3 Core 2 or whatever the fuck you want to call it has only 8 episodes. So by your comment from previous vote, Medalist wins because it has more episodes. Just saying.
Well, I didn't give a crap about the episode count when we did the MHA and
Yeah,
Takumi
you know what?
thing.
Bash has
I
a
did
point
not,
there, buddy.
I did not give a crap. No, I would say Medalist. I do go Medalist here. I just feel
1
like
minute.
I feel like the edge I just give to is like I know ReZero. It more so had like that shonen-esque kind of feel to it.
You know
right?
what it is? If
What?
we would have had the speech.
The speech may have put it over.
That's what I'm thinking.
The speech may have put it over.
That's what I'm
honestly.
thinking.
That is a shout. That is actually a shout.
Yeah.
I just feel like Medalist, I preferred just kind of like, I feel like it always comes down to this for me, like the character progression and development. Because like a lot of ReZero in the second half of season 3 was a lot of action. I know we did have the Teresia bit and stuff like that, but it was like the climax of a shonen-esque arc with ReZero here, for sure.
The most shonen arc of ReZero.
Yeah. So
So
I would give the edge to Medalist. It's very tough. It's so close. It really is. But I go Medalist here, honestly.
All right, time's up.
I'm in agreement that a medalist should win this, but I'm gonna vote for ReZero because god damn it should not be swept.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's a painful one.
That hurt. That hurt me.
All right, next and last one for round 3.
Don
All
and
or
Uma
Horse
Musume.
Girls.
See, like this would have been more of a
2 minutes.
Okay, I'm not. It's Don.
It's
we're in here.
Uma Musume.
I'm not saying it's Don. I'm saying like what could have been. This would have been an awesome discussion. I feel like, but
Okay, wait. Okay, let's think about that because we already know what's gonna win. Uma Musume moves on.
yeah,
But
like I'm saying,
if
it's
it
so
was
easy.
Orb-
It's so easy to say Uma Musume, but if Orb was here, it would have been
I
a
would still
lot
say Uma
harder.
Musume.
It would have
I
been a
would still
lot
say Uma
harder
Musume.
to determine.
Okay, fine.
Will it be
fine,
hard? Let's be
Then
honest.
let's think. Let's just because Uma Musume is going forward. We have 2 minutes on the
Oh
clock.
yeah, because it's easy now. It's
What
easy
would you
now.
say? What would you say if it was?
I'm gonna
if
say
it was
Donna Down, by the
between
way,
Orb
Chad.
and Uma Musume, what would you say?
I would say
I know
Orb.
my vote.
I would say
Well,
Orb over Uma Musume.
Too bad, because Uma Musume moves on.
Orb.
Sheesh.
I know
But
my
no,
vote don't
see,
count
like,
here,
this
but
makes-
I'm
this makes it
Chad,
easy.
I'm gonna just say Donna Don. I'm gonna put my pity vote, but hey, you know, we move on to Horse Course.
If
Uma
I had a
Musume.
vote, it'd be Don too. Vash would be. It's all right. It's all right.
Oh shit.
Well, we have our final four.
Damn
All
boy,
right,
fine.
final four. So let's see. So now you guys are gonna have to go ahead and try to just guess, or rather, just throw out your answer right now because the deciding factor is gonna come right now because you guys only have 1 minute on the clock for each, I guess. So yeah. All right.
Flower.
So here we go. Fragrant Flower versus Medalist.
My hero.
Starting now.
No,
No.
My Hero Final
Season.
My Hero.
It's My Hero Final Season and Fragrant Flower.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry. Fragrant Flower and yep. Sorry, you're right. I didn't see you scrolling down.
Yeah, it's
So Fragrant
all the way
Flower
at the
versus
bottom.
My Hero.
I mean, Fragrant Flower.
Fragrant Flower for me.
I'm gonna go My Hero.
This is
but
where My
I know I
Hero's
lost first.
historic run in this
I know I
bracket
lost
and,
first.
and literally with the anime, you know, its historic run comes to an end here, man.
Well, it still has one episode in May, so you know that it's nice at least.
Yeah,
right.
which I'm looking forward to that.
20 seconds.
But yeah, Fragrant Flower takes the cake here for me.
Okay.
All right.
Fragrant Flower moves on to the finals.
Horse Girls.
All right.
Ooh, dude, no. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right.
Now?
So
What
we got
dude?
we got Medalist versus the Horse Girls anime. 1 minute on the clock, starting now.
By the way, I'm gonna just go first. Is Medalist from me?
You guys are assholes, bro. You're gonna make me
No, stop. We knew it was gonna go like that because we know Vash hasn't seen Uma Musume. You knew it was
like so you know it's gonna be on you right now. And
it's always gonna be on you,
and Miles hasn't watched either or, so he can't even put in input for us to even try to chip him in here. So
I mean, I've seen like 2 episodes of Cinderella Grey, and it was kind of cool. Not gonna lie, but
all right, I can only really cool. The guy that has seen 8 episodes or 4 out of Core 2 and Part 1 you have seen, but Medalist that you have actually completed, and
the first Core
excited for the new season starting next week for our coverage.
Imagine I just said Medalist because I got copyright strikes on Uma Musume.
Well, that was my next reasoning to tell you, like, hey,
he's like, shit, I was saving that in my back pocket.
I'm saving that for my next one. I was about to bring that up. But yeah.
Okay, well the buzzer beater here, even though it's only the first chord that I could really speak on, I go Uma Musume. It is. Okay. I wouldn't be mad with either pick, honestly. Like, there's a reason these are in the final 4, but I go Uma Musume, and that sets up
the grand finale,
the champion
finale. So I'll also include about a minute on this one as well. So who's gonna take the champion title? Let's see between Fragrant Flower and Horse Girls. Let's begin. 1 minute on the clock. Starting.
All right, hear me out. Uma Musume was so popular this year that Game of the Year in terms of mobile games was literally Uma Musume. That's how much this season popped off.
And he got all his friends in his server to play with him.
Damn right.
Yeah, I played it.
We have a guild and everything. Dude,
yeah.
I'm just saying. I love me some Fragrant.
I see you over there, Nate.
Dude,
Nate, speak on it.
He's struggling trying to breathe. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like,
he's like
red pill, blue pill, red pill, blue pill.
Man, I think I go Fragrant here. Yeah, and I think what really pushes it over the edge for me is because I feel like romance. I was gonna say rom-coms, but like romance anime series piss me the hell off, dude. They really do. Like, it's probably one of my least favorite genres because of the fact that it pisses me off, and the things we talk about that should be happening, the development, the progression, the communication we want to see in these series, most of the time does not happen, and if it does, it's like at the end and then it's too late, kind of a thing. But this series showed me that there is hope for this damn genre. For me personally, the romance genre. So, bro, I gotta give the edge to Fragrant here. Uma Musume, I love dearly. Cinderella Grey, and everything that comes with it. But yeah, I go Fragrant Flower here.
For the record, I didn't actually cast my vote. I agree, Fragrant Flower wins this. I think it's a clean sweep. I love Uma Musume. I will fight to the ends of the earth to say Uma Musume should win, but it shouldn't. It's Fragrant Flower, man. The support systems, the mom,
even the dad,
the bros, the dad, just everything about Fragrant Flower is what I want from other romance series. They're not afraid to talk to each other. They're not afraid to admit how they feel. The friends aren't complete douchebags, either trying to break up the relationship for whatever reason or trying to be with the protagonist because they like them. just overall, every single thing that could go right in a romance went right with a romance. Fragrant Flower, if you didn't know, is our anime of the year. It won this entire thing.
There you go.
Champion is Fragrant Flower.
Man. Some of those, I knew it was going to get like that towards the end, but like some of those were brutal, dude. Holy shit.
It was a fun one. It was a fun one.
Do you want to do the two that lost in the semis to see what's number 3?
Oh, so what? So Uma Musume and My Hero
versus Uma Musume.
So yeah, first would be Fragrant, second Cinderella Cinderella Great. So Medalist or My Hero, that would be Medalist. Medalist would be third.
Yeah. I think Medalist would be third, yeah.
All right, I got to ask you a question, Nate.
What's up? Or beats all of these.
Okay, all right, just saying. All right, I just wanted to make sure.
That's good that's your opinion, but the Off the Bench podcast.
Orb, sad little Orb is stuck over here in round 2, man. Freaking hell, bro.
Sad little Orb got fucking crushed by Don Don.
I can't believe it, man.
Don
cry over here.
You know, it's tough, but that's just the way things go, man.
Yeah, that's the way things
go.
But
no, the fact that all of these series in here.
We all recommend these.
Yeah, like they're all great in their own right. Like a lot of these, there's a reason they're all in here. It's literally the best of 2025. So, as y'all probably have noticed, it was really hard to narrow this down.
If you want to know our recommendations for what to watch from this year as a whole, here you go. Everything on this graph, everything on this tournament bracket, it deserves a watch. It was amazing. Just everything here was so good.
Yep.
We love it.
And then with that being the case, I think we could do our last conversation of our last segment. Since we ended off with our tournament bracket, now we could talk about, since everyone knows Off the Bench is a seasonal anime podcast where we dive into the best and worst hidden gems, we also have our top 10 personal list of 2025. So you guys heard our team bench, our team Off the Bench of what is number 1, is Fragrant Flower. But now you guys are about to hear what is our personal top 10, a few honorable mentions, and what Miles Maruzukage said, our shit list as well. We have a few on that shit list. Or if Crash was here, he will say the trash, but I don't want to call it trash. It's more the shit list. I would like us first to start off with our shit list. So if anybody has a shit list,
I'll go first. And I was talking about romance. Y'all probably can understand why Fragrant Flower is my number 1.
Soda.
I got honey lemon soda in here. I'm getting married. I'm getting married to a girl I hate in my class. I got boy-girl friendship. Yeah. Actually, there's 4 romance in here because I have Takamine-san in there as well.
Okay. Yeah.
And number 5. Number 5, I have Your Forma.
Oh shit! The shot fired at Neko. She's not even here.
I really thought that Your Forma could have been good. Dude.
Yeah, no, that's the reason why I had it in my shit list because I was really excited for it. I feel like it had so much potential, and it was just probably the biggest disappointment for me of 2025 with the expectations I had.
Yeah, it has a good premise, but the execution is...
Yeah, and just the adaptation, the way they went about it was not ideal, so...
Yeah.
But who's next?
Right.
Who wants to go next?
Go, Grem?
I'll go next. So I'm taking one shitter from every season except for this current season because I'm having 2 from this season. So those are going to be my 5. From this season, we have Dusk Beyond the End of the World.
Valid.
Because holy
that was one I was thinking about.
Man.
That was one I was thinking about.
Holy crap! But I'll come back to the other one because that's gonna be my shitter of the year.
We already know what it is. We already know what it is.
Oh yeah, we already know what it is. He already knows.
The blow up sex doll.
Blow up sex doll.
All right, keep
going.
Fuck
yeah. For summer season, I think my shitter for summer season is probably gonna be the Shy Hero. That shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was another one I was thinking about.
Oh man, actually. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
For spring season, my shitter for spring season. T-Bat. Look, man, the anime wasn't good.
Really?
The anime wasn't good.
The anime wasn't good.
Damn, I'm shocked that you still put it as a shitter still. I'm shocked. And that
Dang.
must have
I
hurtful.
love it. I love it, but it was
Hurtful.
bad.
Yo, that's respectable out of Gremlin though. He didn't let his bias, shine through, right?
I had to do it. I had to do it, man.
Respect.
And then from Winter, Honey Lemon Soda. It is by far the worst thing I watched that time. And in case you're wondering, my shitter of the year, the worst anime to air this year is My Status as an Assassin with my blow-up sex doll.
There it is.
There you go.
There it is.
Anyway,
or whatever the fuck it's called.
Well, my shitters, my trash on my shitters is Uberblatt. That's one for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We were watching that. Yandere, Dark Elf, she chased me all the way from another world. Amoku, MD, Doctor Detective, and please put them on Takamine-san.
I'm surprised about the Doctor Detective one. I mean, I didn't like it, but really I thought y'all were vibing with it, or some of y'all were vibing with it more.
It was me and Neko.
I dropped on episode 4 or 5 from what I saw on AniList. It just didn't hit. It was just it just went too much. It just didn't go to where I was expecting or everything. And fifth one, Honey Lemon Soda. You guys already said it. I don't need to beat a rabbit with a foot there. So, but I'm shocked that I was the only one that said Uberblatt there. But I'm sure we all feel the same.
Oh, that was one of my that was one of my ones I was thinking about for sure. But I just wanted the trash on rom-coms and
agreed.
All right, so let's go next with honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions for like best of the year.
Like first honorable mention does not there. Okay. Or unless sorry, Miles, do you have any trash ones that you want to mention? I'm sorry, MC.
Any trash you watched? Any trash?
Unfortunately I didn't watch enough anime to this year actually to give a shit list, but I do have an honorable mention.
All right, talk to us. Honorable mention. Go ahead
honorable
first.
Mention. Go ahead, brother.
Nukatashi.
Yeah!
That's
fucking crazy. Amazing. Peak.
Fuck yeah!
I do admit the song was fire. I do admit the song and the trailer. I mean, the trailer. The OP is fucking amazing. It's something we didn't expect. The fucking dildo statue, all those fucking dildo mountain, and the fight scenes and everything. By the way, I still haven't finished the anime. I still have the episodes downloaded of what my plug man, gave to me, and I still haven't watched the last 3 or 4 episodes. I just haven't.
It was just such a. It's stupid, but it was just funny.
Oh,
it was a fun series.
Enjoyment factor was a 10 out of 10, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
enjoyment factor, right, Nate? Enjoyment factor, not like our co-host back in the summer season said otherwise.
Oh boy. So honorable mentions. I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have My Hero Academia Vigilantes, Grand Blue Season 2, Ruri Rocks, To Be Hero X, and Shoshiman Season 2.
All right, I'll follow up with that. One that Grem said as trash for him, but as my honorable mention, My Status as an Assassin obviously exceeds the hero.
With your
Water Magician.
You gotta say the real title.
No. The Water Magician. I have a crush at work. My Hero Academia Vigilantes, like Nate said as well. A Silent Witch and Clevitas.
Nice.
Those are my honorable mentions I would give. Grem, what are your honorable mentions?
Sonda unfortunately doesn't make my top 10. I loved it. It's honorable mention. Gotcha Kuta, I think we've been very clear that as much as all of my co-hosts love this show, it is not even touching my top 10.
Oh, so he has Togen Anki in his top 10. Got it. All right, keep going.
No, Togen Anki's not even honorable mention. I'll be honest with y'all.
Nice one, Nate. Nice one. That's a good one.
Solo Camping for 2 was so good this season. It is definitely a honorable mention. Who Made Me a Princess just misses the top 10. It's
a big shout out on that one.
Mention.
That's a nice one. I was gonna shout out to one of our comments that comment on our tier list about Solo Camping for 2. So they also watched that and also wrote some comments about that. So good to know that others also have seen it.
And then I think Rock is a Lady's Modesty is getting bumped out of my top 10, unfortunately, as an honorable mention. So, there you go.
Okay.
All right, now we get to our fucking top 10. Let's see how we all feel. I know we're all gonna have a different list, so this is gonna be very interesting how we go. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Funny enough, okay, actually, I'm gonna start from 10. Number 10, I had Gachakuta. Number 9, I had Takapi's Original Sin. Number 8, I had Dandadan Season 2. Number 7, I had Apothecary Season 2. Number 6, I had My Hero Academia Final Season. Number 5, Apocalypse Hotel. Number 4, Call of the Night Season 2. Unfortunately, was not in the bracket because I was the only one that watched it. Sadly. Number 3, which is funny, the last 3 is literally our top 3 in this bracket, because number 3, I had Medalist, number 2, I had Uma Musume Cinderella Grey, and then number 1, I had Fragrant Flower. The only reason Orb and ReZero weren't in here is because we still, like, ranked them in their cores in the winter season, but technically they're not, like, 2025, so I didn't have them in my thing. So, yeah, my top 3 was literally our top 3 here.
Yeah. So same for all the lists. We're not ranking the ones that were in winter if they came from last season, if they started last season. So we all don't have Orb or ReZero on our lists.
Yeah. But we had them in here for the bracket just because we went off of the tier list we did throughout the year.
So I'll follow up from Nate. My number 10 is Blue Box, even though it's core 2 from the winter from 2024, but then core 2 happened in 25. I will still count it on my list. Number 9 is Gachakuta. Number 8 is Betrothed to My Sister's Ex. Number 7 is Medalist. Number 6, Dragon Ball Daima. Number 5, Dandadan Season 2. Number 4, Solo Leveling Season 2, Arise from the Shadow. Number 3, Dr. Stone Science Future. And number 2, The Upper Diary Season 2, Core 2. And number 1 is To Be Hero X. Nice. Is my number 1 for
anyway. Respect. Number 10 for me is Dandadan Season 2. Number 9 for me is Shoshimen. I'm doing this, by the way, in case you don't know, I'm doing this right now on the fly. So if I take a second, number 8 is Grand Blue Dreaming Season 2. Number 7 is Silent Witch.
Okay.
Number 6 is Crush at Work. Number 5 is Apothecary Diaries, I think. Number 4 is Apothecary. Number 4 is Takapi. Number 3 is
Medalist.
Something. Probably. Medalist. There you
Horse
go.
Girls.
Fragrant Flower. Number 2 is Cinderella Grey, and number 1 is Fragrant Flower. So yes, it is the same as the tier list.
If comment down below, Graham probably should have written this list while everyone.
I had it written down. I have it written down. I took away To Be Hero X and put Dandadan because it wasn't on the thing. So I do have it written down. I just had to last minute edit things because I forgot about Dandadan. So
forgot about Dandadan, but put it ahead of Orb. Okay.
Damn right.
Crazy, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. You heard it here live, doing the list live, and also just forgetting a few shows. And he is a shonen junkie, is what he says many times. And he's an Oprah saying that I'm gonna give pity to every single list here.
Pity.
Well, I feel like that's the end of our top 10 best anime of the year. Our tournament bracket ranking of what it is for Off the Bench from our personal list and team votes, I will say.
Yes, sir. It was fun. I mean, a nice way to cap off 2025 for sure. Kind of reflecting on a lot of the stuff that we discussed throughout the year, which crazy. I know we've talked about it a lot, but yeah, it's already been about a year since, we've been on the podcast and all that. So it's been a fun time, and I'm sure there's many more, especially with how certain seasons in this year are looking on paper. Yeah, with certain seasons, how it's looking on paper, this will probably be another thing I feel like we definitely bring back at another point, 100%, because this was a lot of fun.
So question.
Yeah.
This was at 32, right? I think next year's
32.
gonna be like, yeah, I feel like next year's gonna be a bit bigger with how this year even spring season is stacking. So this is gonna be an interesting conversation a year from now when we come back for this little bracket.
Yeah.
I think we should, for the next time, I think we should invert the timers and have the most time for the later rounds and then the rapid fire on the first round. Personally.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, we live and learn, we improve how we first, you know, this was, Chad, by the way, this was literally an idea within 24 hours on the fly, you know, us doing it, changing our concept, and we're here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys like this one, we will definitely tackle it next year. This is a new setup where we have our How to Fly, where we have our tier list, and we have a new type of show for next week 1 coverage, where we give our personal 3 that we enjoyed of the winter season. So if you guys also comment down below, let us know what you guys are excited for winter season, for discussion as well for our show, because you guys also make the show possible to help us, you know, decide what should we focus on and have conversation for, and deep dives, and have honorable mentions of small mini conversations, I hope.
Shout out to the MC, man. Shout out to the MC.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to just say thank you to our honorable MC, the master of ceremonies, the guy whose vote didn't matter for a lot of the time,
my vote
unfortunately.
Didn't matter. But
he couldn't see some of the words. He had to kind of zoom in. He had to like, hey, can you scroll up a bit more? Can you scroll up a bit more down?
Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for listening to my harebrained idea to have you on and kind of be our MC. I appreciate you being
a little
here.
bit now.
Oh, is it the orb stuff? Is it the orb? Are you that sad still?
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Be sure to check out his channel. I know he's cooking up a video right now. He was talking about it.
I am actually.
Yeah, so check out by
tomorrow.
There you go, tomorrow. Well, it's already out. Go check it out.
It's already out. Yeah. We're out on Mondays. You know, check that one out. And then check out Weeb's Lounge on the next day, where we're giving out the best TV and movies of 2025. So you're having 2 shows back to back, giving you the best of 2025. What's the best, the worst of anime, of manga, of movies and TV shows.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
As one of my friends said, next year will be Bookworm. So there you go. Next year is going to be Bookworm on top.
Calling the shot.
I'm calling my shot right now, Bookworm.
Okay.
But no, genuinely though, Myruzu, thank you for being here. Thank you for sitting through our dumbasses talking and corralling us, hurting us.
Thanks for hearing me out.
We appreciate your vote nonetheless, chat. And also, chat, if you want to join with us, vote down below as well. What would you have voted? What would have been your choice?
Tell us how stupid we are for eliminating Orb.
Let us know your personal top 10 as well. We would love to see it. We will judge you respectfully in the comment section below. We would love to hear each of your feedback, chat, as well. Let us know your top 10. Other than that, go check out Neko-chan's streams. She's streaming a lot this year, is what she said. Who knows how consistent she will be, but we'll support her nonetheless.
Yes, sir. That's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you for the winter anime season in full effect for our next upload, our next episode, which... yeah, there's going to be a lot to talk about, because there's a few things that already came out at this point, but then there's going to be more coming out throughout the week. So be ready for some discussions. I'm sure we will have, especially with some of these episodes being double length and whatnot. You know, there's a lot to dive into. So yeah, hopefully we're starting off the year strong with this winter season and all that. So yeah, that's it for me.
I've heard nothing but good things about Sentenced to Be a Hero. I am planning on watching that right now, in fact. So let's.
And also, Nate might also react to it. Other than that, chat, take care. Have a good day. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon. Go watch light novels. Bye.
Go watch light novels.
Peace.
Orb
should have won.
Orb should have won.
I disagree. Sorry.
Orb should have won.
Man,
Orb shouldn't have been on the list.
This bracket
shouldn't have been on the list.
This bracket don't even matter, bro.
Rigged.